Good evening, everybody. And that was, I misclicked and almost put us into the break mode already. Look, you know what? I think this is the perfect opportunity for me to actually say the thing that Lambert just told me to say. So, despite those technical difficulties, hello, this is my 10 years as a content creator today, and I'm spending it with these wonderful people over here on the Component Cast doing what we love, D&D. Yes, so hello and welcome to the Elendor Chronicles. Before we get on with tonight's broadcast, we have a few things to cover. Well, the first thing being Spotify has stopped playing the music because I speak too much. Second of all, before we get on with tonight's show, if you want to help us out, one of the best ways to do so is either by becoming a Twitch sub or joining us on Patreon. Patreon gives us the biggest slice of the pie and helps us create more shows like this one. Also, we have limited time merch runs on our merch store and more and other things. Furthermore, I believe Lancer might be back this week, hopefully, fingers crossed. So that should be fun. So we'll have a Tuesday show as well. So catch us for that. And without further ado, I'm going to stop yapping and let's get on with tonight's broadcast. Okay, so, you know what, my audio is like really loud today. I need to, hang on, I need to readjust. I'm hearing myself way too loud and it sounds, I'm uncomfortable.
You sound beautiful, mate.
Thank you. But, okay, let us do the recap from last week. Last week was relatively easy to recap as our brave adventurers decided to, in their continuation of the siege of the Bloodkeep, this abyssal holdout of Nullian worship, they decided to assault the main gate with a skirmish commando team and teleported onto the battlements with a group of 10 knights with essentially a group of 10 people and creatures, because the Griffin counts. But Breton, Silverell, Valymr, Ruby, and 6 knights from across the Nardathel bravely teleported right into the enemy's lair to do as much damage as they can and test the defenses. After some planning, they decided to actually assault the main gate and were quickly surprised by the response or the force available. That being said, some extremely well-placed spells and pre-planned theory crafting, such as the group noticing the orthons on the tower. I believe Valymr picked up little hints of their invisibility with a natural 20 on the perception check. And a really devastatingly placed Darkstar, sorry. My brain was going Vortex Warp, and I'm like, that's not the spell. Darkstar, to enshroud most of the gate, plunge the gatehouse defenses into absolute chaos. That being said, the fight continues, and currently the situation isn't looking too hot, as a Balor has plunged Valymr into the Darkstar. And that's kind of where we left off. Also, you guys spoke about making a blessed trebuchet at one point and just yeeting holy fire at people. But the main discussion
wouldn't really.
The main discussion was to go from between attacking the gate or going after the lighthouse. Yes.
I could have convinced myself that we had scrolls of some sort of spell oil that increased DC of the next spell we cast, and I can't find them anywhere in our handouts.
They don't ring a bell to me, but I have a terrible memory, so that's not saying much.
They do ring a bell to me.
You drank it, and it was a bonus action to consume and increase the DC of the next spell you cast by 2.
I don't know if you ever bought them. I don't recall.
We bought 3. Or we got 3. But I can't find them anywhere.
There's like a gift.
Hold on. The notation for them will be in handouts, most likely. If they're not in, in the actual.
I don't see them in the handouts either, which is frustrating, and it bothers me a lot.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me just. Hello. I found them. Yeah. On the 30th of the 6th, 2025.
Under handouts. It wasn't very long ago.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the Vial of Arcane Surge.
Oh, those potions. Yeah.
Yes.
Where are they?
So what happened when we bought those is that we split those up, and everybody was told how much they got. You got every single one of the Arcane Vials of Surge. You didn't add them to your character sheet.
I understand. That's probably what happened. I just can't find them in the handouts either. So I was like, wait,
they are not in the handouts. They are in the chat. Is where they are. It's the descriptions of what they do is in the handouts and stuff. Chat.
Hold on. I forwarded them to you in the DMs.
Thank you.
There you are.
That's where they are.
Yeah, I did the tried and true search the word potion on our Discord chat.
Okay, sorry.
I know I got some.
Yeah.
I think I did the same mistake.
Okay.
But unlike Beth, I did not remember what I got. Does anyone remember what I got?
So what I would suggest to you then is to go back and watch that broadcast on the 30th.
Yeah, that's the only way to know. Because I remember doing the math. I remember going through and looking through specifically, like, we're getting this and this and this and this. I know that I bought, there are 3 elixirs of unyielding vitality that Breton has, and I know that he also has a Draught of Titan's Might, because that's what I added to my character sheet, because I mentioned it several times.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
It's okay.
It's important for what I'm doing next.
Yeah, totally fair. But anyway, it is the champions on your turn, on your team's go. So I'm gonna quickly machinate on those.
I'm not a Muppet. I have 2 Shadow Step serums in my character sheet.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure you had the Shadow Step ones.
I remember that, and I thought it was 2, but I wasn't going to trust my memory after that time.
I never trust my memory.
I don't think it was a lot of Vials of Arcane Surge, but we did buy a handful of them.
I'm just seeing if I have any others. Elixir. Yeah, I think just those 2 potions is all I got.
Is there any change to the battle plans, by the way, while I'm doing this? Is there anything you want the champions to do differently?
Hold the line.
They're doing fine.
Okay.
I mean, I can't speak, so how would I give them new orders?
That's true. You can't, but I just wanted to get a general party consensus because I am playing NPCs on your behalf.
That's fine. We've been chilling.
And honestly, with the exception of one of these guys, they're doing great. Actually, I guess two of them have taken some legs.
They're still vibing.
I hit the wrong target there. God, I'm not rolling well today.
That's only good if you're rolling for the... Oh, no, you're rolling for the champions. Damn it.
I'm rolling for your teammates. Oh, that was a great roll. I rolled a 6, a 6, a 4, and a 6.
On a D100. No.
On D6s. So what you see is your champions just forming a line. They are, now that they've widened that tower entrance, they are just funneling down these withered and decayed houndsmen who have been absolutely torn apart by the Darkstar. They've entered, instead of being pushed back, they're just falling to the hammers of these champions as they essentially run into more danger. But with that and the cutting down of a few there, Breton, it's your turn, bud. Also, I'm going to go to the battle map.
My head and my heart desperately just want to jump on top of this fucking Valor and do bad things to it. Because that is what my head says. But I think priority goes to, there are two annoying assholes that are sitting right in front of them. And Breton can remove these guys in ways that Breton really excels at removing these guys. Mm-hmm. So I think the first thing we're going to do in this turn is, and Midge, you can apply penalties if you want. Breton's just going to Sparta kick this Nullian cultist over the side of this ledge and back into the Darkstar and down, in the process.
Yeah. So I will say that there is going to be a penalty because you've got to get him. You've essentially got to dump tackle him.
If it makes you feel like I can grapple him, move 5 steps to the left, hold him over the ledge, and then just drop him.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm fine with it being in like one motion and in one thing, but it's going to be like, rather than doing the multiple rolls with the struggle and stuff, I feel like, you know what, let's just add like 2 to his 2 or 3 to this save because he's not very strong. Like, I think that's fine. You're sinking your action into this, so like I think that's a fair.
It's one of my attacks at the very least. I'm giving up one of my attacks to do it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's set the number that he has to beat. He's got to beat a 30.
He can't. So, well, no, like unless he gets a natural 20, which I'll.
And even then, I doubt it.
That looked like it didn't taste very good.
Some Japanese drinks are apparently a little hit or miss.
I mean, it's too milky for a latte.
So I rolled a natural 5 for a total of 4.
Oh, he was close then.
Yeah, so
He
close.
tried.
Yeah, throw this man. Do it. So
Yeah. So basically, he's just like straight up pushing him up and over the edge of the battlement. So he just falls down the other side into that
Sure.
big black void.
give me a perception check while you do this.
Sure.
I suppose you could do it to the other guy too.
That's actually a natural 20. That's a 20.
I would say at this moment you actually see Valmyr's body being held by the Balor in the same way through into this Darkstar. I think you get to the point where you've like grabbed this guy's legs, you've thrown him backwards over himself, and it's like rolled him over the top of the battlement, and then you've now let go of him. You've grabbed his shoulders, shoved. You see his face, and as his face clears, you just see Balor holding what is like half of your comrade into the Darkstar itself.
And there's gonna be a moment where Breton just pauses as he's watching this guy fall into the darkness, and he's gonna kind of like tilt, look this way. The Balor is holding Valymr in the darkness. Doesn't even look at Rupee as he says it.
As he is entering the Darkstar again, may I do I need to roll for him eating it?
Let me do the bludgeoning damage first, and then I will see.
Sure.
We will see if it is necessary.
He might disintegrate before he hits the ground. You know what? Either way.
Ripped atom from atom.
Okay, I'm going to reveal him again because you will need to Darkstar him.
Oh, I have the demon color also targeted. I'm sorry.
So yeah, clear targets and then retarget him. He failed, so the damage should auto apply properly.
See ya.
And boom. Null's influence over this plane diminishes further.
I kind of want to do the same thing to this demon.
Please. Please.
But because I mean, I guess I could just shove him over the ledge the same way. Like that is one of Breton things that Breton's is so exceedingly good at. Do this a little differently, just to get it done. Breton really wants to get down to the Valor now. You said it's in between the two towers, right?
Yeah, so he's kind of so currently cinematically, as we discussed last time, he's actually grappling the tower you're on and then pushing Valymr through, but he's mostly keeping himself afloat with his wings. But he's just
how high up is he? Is he like at the top of the lower tower, or is he lower than that even?
His head would be in line with the lower tower.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. It makes more sense to kick this guy in the Darkstar. It really does. Yeah. Breton is going to attempt to do the same thing. He's just going to try and grab this guy and basically, wrestle with him and toss him to the edge. He's giving more respect to the demon colors because, the Nillian cultists, they're mages. This guy, he's wielding a weapon. He'll try and wrestle with him over, and we'll just go ahead and do that. I'll roll my strength check on him. Against him, I rolled a 2. That's only an 18.
Fuck's sake. I rolled a 2, it's only an 18.
Listen, I have expertise in athletics and I'm gonna damn well use it. Like
You also have. Do we not have rerolls?
I used my Luxon already.
And I will give you the opportunity to earn a session reroll after this fight.
Can he take mine? No, he can't.
I mean, you have the D12s, right? Didn't we? Oh no, we used the
No,
one.
we took we took the one that gave us extra health. That's fine.
Honestly, I feel like 18's still I mean, it's pretty good.
So
It's
I
beatable.
rolled a natural 18 for a 27.
Okay.
Never
Then, yeah.
mind.
Then for the first time in a long time, Breton doesn't manage to wrestle this guy over. That's fine. Well, I'm not going to leave Ruby up here without some form of security, so I guess Breton's just going to hold his ground here. Silverilda will transition over to above this tower about 40 feet up, and that'll be Silveril's turn.
I'm putting them there for now, so that just so
Mm-hmm.
we know that. But they are above. I just don't want to put the model on top of you guys for targeting reasons. It's the
These are the guys
hounds.
that have Sentinel.
Yes.
We also know
The
that if you
demon
enter
colors,
their
yes.
reach, they attack you.
Yeah, these are the guys that have Sentinel. Fuck a duck.
Who would take Sentinel? Assholes. Only assholes.
Oh, fuck. That was dumb of me.
I don't know what you did.
I second winded while still targeting the enemy champion. So I healed your ally.
Yay. We can let that one slide, right? No checkbacks.
Yeah.
Where is this houndsman? Is he just not on the map? I think I'm down a houndsman, you know.
Is this the guy that was on the left side of the Dark Star and then just realized, oh,
No.
there's no point in me being in this fight?
No. It's just there was two stacked for some reason.
That guy has not taken any damage.
Yeah, I think their counters were stacked.
Well, that's
He
concerning.
should have
because
had damage for certain.
I was gonna say,
Because he would have been the
because-
Dark Star. Let me
yeah,
just...
he's taken like 3 ticks of Dark Star at the very least.
let me just wound him. Let me wound him for you. God has decreed that this man need be wounded.
Was sure he wasn't the one that was just like over.
No, because I just went and checked. There's
Here?
yeah, it's a demon color that's over there. The man who wounded by God, not very good apparently. Missed everything. And the final guy is going to try and shoot. Oof. One of your champions goes down.
No.
Top of the turn order.
Do they
Valymr.
Did they take death saves or no?
NPCs don't take death saves, really. So I will allow one turn to try and heal him, because kind of we've been doing that with most NPCs. But Valymr, you've started your turn in Darkstar, yeah.
Yep.
So Ruby,
Crush me.
Ruby, crush him.
Yeah. Whatever you're into, buddy.
Blind, deaf, and being destroyed every fiber of your being at a time. You know what? He is drow.
So like a Thursday, or
like all drow are into that weird like power play, pain and pleasure bullcrap. Which, you know, if you're into that, more respect to you. We don't knock kinks or preferences here at Component Cast.
Nope. No, we do not.
Done.
all right. I mean, that could have been worse. Yeah, we vibe with it. All right, bonus action. I'm gonna, I just randomly, found this potion in my inventory. Just don't know how long that's been there. Maybe for a few days. But I'm gonna drink a potion. I forgot what it's called again.
Shadow Step.
Shadow Step potion. Yeah, I'm gonna drink one of those, which allows me for the next minute to teleport to anywhere that I can see. I'm not blind because I don't go blind. True sight and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport 30 feet up into the air. Like, how far up is the tower, like the edge of the tower from me? Of the big tall tower?
It's 30 feet from the lower, because we basically established the lower one's 30 feet up from the base, and then the next one's 30 feet up from that.
Yes.
Cool. I would like to teleport up to the top of that tower, and then fall with my glaive pointed downwards towards the neck of the Baelor that was just holding me.
So you're using this as a bonus action, and then you're going to try and attack in mid-flight.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Style points and cool points, drive it into his neck.
Is there a conflict there?
So,
hold on. I guess we got to reread the Shadow Step because I'm curious.
It's using a bonus action, so that's fine.
Yes.
It doesn't say anything that I don't have to
drinking the potion is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Does he have a bonus action to then teleport on the same turn?
Or is that an action?
That's the point I'm making, because does he get to teleport as immediately as a part of drinking the potion?
Yes, I would say so, because I believe the 30 feet is classed as movement in this case, because you can use it 3 times before the effect ends. So it's in the same way.
It wasn't clear that upon also imbibing the potion, you can immediately teleport as part of the same action.
I would say yes, in the same way of I'm going to use Baldur's Gate logic here. For example, taking the action to cast Step of the Wind in Baldur's Gate allows you to jump for free, because it makes sense because it's part of the same movement, if that makes sense.
Sure. Just clarifying, because that's really important for us to know in the future.
Absolutely. No. Good looking out. So you have 2 more teleports with this. Valymr.
Yes.
I will say, though, you also... do you still have your Potion of Featherfall going? Because that's...
No, because it ends as soon as I landed.
Yeah.
Featherfall ends as soon as I land.
Okay. Then, fine. That's all I needed to know. Otherwise, you'd be falling very slowly, is all I'm saying.
No. I would fall 30 feet, glaive down, drive it into his neck. We're going to do biggest might.
falling.
I am aware. I'm aware.
And
We're going with style.
And I
will
was going to do it
continue
before
to
he did
fall
if I could get rid of these
into-
assholes.
So just a thing, you are going to fall into the Dark Star.
He's not in the Dark Star.
Yes, but you can't
I'm try-
occupy the same space as him.
I know, but I'm occupying the above him. I'm going 30 feet up in the sky and just directly above him to then fall on top of him.
Yeah, but he is...
So he's not stopping you, is the problem.
Yes.
You're going to keep going.
Yes.
Like, he is not something you can stand on. I think
is
the
not
Miz
a
is trying to get to
platform.
here.
So you could argue that he could make a grappling check to hold on,
Yes.
or an athletics to land on top of
There
him.
are rules in the
Acrobatics.
DMG for climbing onto a larger creature.
Yes.
Okay. We do that then.
I believe it's acrobatics.
It's acrobatics
to land.
contested by the creature's acrobatics.
Yeah.
So let's hope that this Valor isn't also a ballerina.
But make your
is.
attack and we'll see
Yo!
what happens here. Like, that was a good pun.
Thank you.
Sorry to not go
Thank
there.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
But
Okay.
does it consume an action to do that?
It takes up
no.
an attack like a grapple does. So he
Right,
can
okay.
try and land
can-
and grapple on it. I will note,
Don't miss.
there's also a side rule that if you are successfully climbing onto a larger creature, then you have advantage against it. But if he's also grappling and holding onto it, I don't think he has a hand free for his glaive, so he has to attack before he does it regardless. And that's the goal here, right?
Yeah.
Plunging attack. Trying to Zelda downstab this motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what? And maybe if the glaive sticks in there, I can just hold the glaive.
Okay, so bonus action used. Make your attack.
Okie dokie. If this whiffs, I'm gonna be so mad. No advantages or anything. We'd be rolling a
28, that hits.
28. Okay, right. So step one, we're gonna be doing some extra damage to him, including a level 3 Divine Smite.
Oh, actually, just 2 seconds. You should have taken extra damage.
Okay.
Because the natural
Oh, the fire
aura of the Balor will have burnt you, yeah.
I think it's
Okay.
on the Balor's turn, though, not on his.
Right, I didn't take it when it was his turn, though.
Yeah.
That's fine. I have resistance, so half, whatever it's going to be.
It's half of 7, so 3.
Yay.
3 fire damage. Just keeping honest on it. But go for it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine. Okay, so on myself, Divine Smite. What's Divine Smite level 3? How much damage is that? Is that 4d8?
plus an extra d8 for the
Fiend.
Valor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to edit my my original Smite instead of making a new one.
You know you can add
so we're
multiple damage
adding-
variants underneath. You can add more damage cards to one spell.
I did not know that.
Just right click it
Okay.
and add entry. I believe.
I'm going to toot my own horn here. My layout for all this is as clean as can be.
I know, like, I know.
But nobody else can see this. You know what? I'm just gonna be proud of how I set mine up because it works pretty good.
I'm really sad that I can't set up NPCs the same way. I have to type code and click in text boxes their actions.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to put in just the regular damage first, no smites. So that's this. Trash,
Yeah.
13. And now the smites. Oh, I think I accidentally damaged myself.
Yeah, also
Whoops.
you don't have any damage types attached to that.
I
You don't have it
Slashing
saying-
magic radiant.
Yeah, there's no slashing. I don't
I see slashing magic and radiant.
Oh, okay, no you do. It just didn't.
Yeah.
It
So
didn't
yeah, no,
convert
I
into
attacked,
the
I attacked
second half.
myself.
That's yeah.
So can you do 13 damage to the Balor? It's gonna be super important.
Damage counts.
And then what we do is we add the Divine Smite and the Eldritch Smite. And we just roll the Eldritch Smite, and that should work. So that's another 43 damage. And your bro is actually prone.
He can't become prone right now.
Why not?
He is in the air.
When you're in the air and you go prone, you just fall.
That is actually what the rules say. If a flying creature falls prone, it plummets.
Fair. Then you're both going down.
Yes, we are.
So
Ride you all the way down, buddy!
So at this point, Ruby, who is just kind of just hears Breton, who's kind of looking over the ledge, say, and Valymr just tackled the Balor into the darkness.
Well, that fucked over my entire turn.
Ruby, can you damage the Balor because he's entered the Darkstar for the first time?
Like Valymr again too.
No, because it's only
Wait, no,
turn.
he wants a turn.
'Cause
Yeah.
this is the same turn that you already damaged him. So this ironically works out. He is safe to go into that as long as it's this turn.
Holy shit, 32.
Balor.
Balor. Advantage. Natural 20.
It's
All
20
right.
points of damage.
And I'm going to hit him again.
Yes, because you're no longer grappling. Okay. But you are on top of it. Can you
I think in this case he didn't grapple him because they both just fell.
I didn't grapple.
Right?
I
no,
just
you
I
both
just went.
fell, but he's now on.
And because he's prone, you advantage.
Well, to be fair, Valymr is also prone now because he did just fall 60 feet and
Yes,
hit the ground.
and
But Valymr
Valymr
can
needs
get
to
up.
take the damage, and so does the Balor. So let's do those.
Yeah. Throw me some. Can I use the Balor as like?
We're doing some cool
squishy?
shit, but let's say there's things that we also take in the middle of us doing some cool shit.
No, I'm totally cool with it.
For those of you watching at home, this is high-level D&D, by the way. This is just seeing how much of this shit you can get away with.
Turns become 10
because-
minutes worth of stuff. Yeah.
Because you're so high-level, most of it actually works.
No, I
So-
had this. Look,
The thing is, Valymr fell further than the Balor. So I've now got... So do you know what? I'm going to allow Valymr now to roll an acrobatics for the Valymr Balor attack to have broken the fall slightly. Otherwise, you're taking the damage from the top tower rather than the middle tower. Natural 20.
Also,
take
so,
it. Yeah.
we also mentioned last week how the Balor's original aspirations were from the Balrog in Lord of the Rings. And we just saw Valymr Gandalf the shit out of this guy.
Yeah,
So,
I was just about to say,
You take
I was
14
thinking
points
about
of
this
bludgeoning
all
damage.
fucking week. I was thinking this all fucking week. I'm so glad it pulled off.
14 points of bludgeoning.
14.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. I will take that happily. All right, I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay.
Clear my targets. Target Mr. Balor. So I'm gonna stand up.
Yep.
So I now have advantage. Oh, that was so. Oh, it was on the 20. It was so close to being on the 20. Oh, okay.
You rolled
It's fine.
3
It's fine.
dice then?
Elven accuracy.
Oh. I thought that was only with bows.
Nope. As
If
long
it
as
was,
it's
I
an
wouldn't have
attack-
taken the feat.
I think it's as long as it's an attack roll that uses dexterity, intelligence, or charisma.
Nice.
All right, and then we are going to use a divine smite again. This one is only level 2. I can't use Eldritch. Can I use Eldritch Smite twice in
Once a
one
turn.
Once a turn. Okay.
Double check your smites. Can you use them with no sonorous component?
There is no components to smites
Okay.
because they're not spells. They're just things you do.
It's smites are weird. Just double check.
They are weird, and they made it even weirder in 2024 because in 2024 they are spells. Just doesn't make any sense.
Okay. And then we do the damage.
Yes, you do.
That's 44 damage to the Baylor. And then I have 15 feet of movement. There's a door right next to me. That's why I have 15. I already halved it.
Stood up.
You stood up.
Which
And
is
moving
why I've
in
only
the
got
Dark Star-
15 left.
Moving
No, you're
inside
in the
the Dark
Dark
Star is
Star.
Oh,
difficult
that's
terrain.
halved as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so you can get 1 square. Is basically how far you can get.
Isn't his movement half? Like to stand up though? Yeah.
No, because it's just difficult terrain.
Okay.
Difficult terrain doesn't apply to standing up. I don't think. It's not a question I have to ask myself very much.
It feels like it would be difficult to stand up. All right, I'll just
In the Dark Star, it does.
yeah. I'm not centered on a square where you've put me, so there I would be. Because it's the pink lines that are the squares, right?
Yeah, pink lines are the squares.
Okay.
So you're going to try and move into the tower.
Yes.
Okay. I think it does, from what I can see here.
I can stay there if you want. That's fine as well. I'm okay. Either way.
So yeah, I think it cost you half and half again. So
No, it's entirely reasonable.
No. Because the phrasing says moving 1 foot in difficult terrain costs 2 feet of speed. Standing up is not considered movement.
okay, then you can go to.
Because otherwise, standing up would provoke opportunity attacks.
I see that logic.
Reasonable.
It's very right.
Okay. As much as I'd love to do some more damage, that is the end of my turn. Also, I just want to say, during that whole thing, I had Duel of the Fates playing, and
Here we go. Oh, you failed. Hell yeah, it gets fucked.
it might.
What are you
Die.
doing?
You started his turn. If he
It's
starts
not,
his turn inside
it's
the Dark
not his
Star.
turn.
Is
The
the
end
Valor
of-
not next?
Nope.
After my turn, isn't it not the Valor?
Nope.
It's next in
There's
the
a
tracker.
Nullian cultist. Remember,
Oh.
you can't see
Oh.
things that you aren't in your vision.
Reasonable.
So
Reasonable.
Well, I threw it out. I thought it was next, so I threw it out to abridge the time. I'm sorry.
it's the other one that managed to get himself out of the Dark Star.
I'm just desperately teleporting around, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
With how red that health indicator on the Baylor is, I'm not. I think he might be cooked with this Dark Star. You might rip him to pieces.
That's bad news for you, Valymr.
I imagine he explodes in fire then.
Teleported and attacked. Okay.
Now go ahead and roll it on the battle.
Oh, you want me to make him reroll, or
No, as in roll the damage.
Very kind.
Okay, so he explodes.
Let's fucking go.
I didn't even get to damage him. Bummer.
Bummer, it's just Valymr. Okay, so you're about to take 20d6 fire damage.
I'm in danger.
I put the perfect gift for that in the fucking chat.
Oh man, fucking.
That's 71 points of fire damage there, Valymr.
Halved to 35. I'll take it. Does it have a knockback effect? Can it potentially, the explosion right next to me, push me out of the Darkstar?
Explosions don't have concussive force.
I know, I'm asking for flavor and also to save me.
No, but it does set fire to the
can
area around you that it can't. Can it do because of the dark?
Can I use one of my luck points on that save?
You've taken damage at this point.
I know, but you kind of rolled it real fast. If you say no, that's fine. I'm healthy either way.
I would say no at this point.
Okay.
Mainly because I've just deleted the Valor and I don't have a sheet to now roll from. So I couldn't redo the damage.
Okay.
But at the end of round 5, Valymr, can you roll me a d20, please?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's not the end of round 5. What the fuck happened? It's not at the end of round 5. Is it?
No, not even close. It's the Balor's turn. The cultist just went. The Garistro's next.
Yeah, okay. Don't know why the turn
I
order...
forgot about our little buddy.
Hold on, let me just... and I'll put that back. Okay, I think it moved the Valor off the thing and dragged me down with it weirdly. Okay, yeah, the Garistro. He sees that there's no enemies around.
I'll better climb back up and do it again. Get back.
ABC.
Reset.
Always be charging.
You see this Garistro begin to wheel around. Ruby, can you roll me a D100, please?
$92.
Okay. The tower is heavily shaking.
Okay. Well, my entire battle plan was to deal with the Balor, but I no longer have to deal with that, so...
We do have this very annoying individual right in front of us.
Yeah. What am I going to do? Give him a hug?
I wouldn't recommend it. Didn't work for Breton.
Alright, I actually have an idea that's going to make Breton incredibly happy. Ruby is going to look at this demon color, point a finger at him, mutter an incantation, and she's going to cast at 5th level, heightened, so another 3 source points away from me, Hold Monster.
Nice.
He has disadvantage on the saving throw. I don't know how to impose that for him.
If you click the disadvantage button before you force the roll.
Before you do this, Breton's not going to attack this guy. because we have 2 champions now, and we've established he is going out of his way to try and save as many people as possible. Breton would be calling out, we have champions down. Don't waste your turn doing this when Breton is not going to go after this guy at all. I'm just letting you know that over the table.
Fine, okay. I can handle the champions too.
I mean, if he gets paralyzed, that's even hell. If he gets paralyzed, you can shove him over the tower at that point.
Or the tower falls with him in it, but
That works too. Yeah.
no, if that's the case, I'm not going to waste the 5th level because I can use it on something else. How far away are these guys? The champions from my current location.
60 up,
feet down.
60
60 up.
down and then 10 across.
Okay, so Ruby is going to cast on herself my last 4th level spell slot of Dimension Door. Bamf herself here.
2 seconds.
Right next to all of them. I'm going to do that as a quick cast. I'm sorry. Yes, quick cast.
Okay.
So, quick. Okay.
You're taking Breton with you.
So I guess does Brent want to go with?
You can take one character, or you can take one.
If you're teleporting, Breton grabs hold.
Yep.
Okay, sure. You're behind me because I need to touch these guys.
It's a dimension door. You can take one ally with you, right?
Yep.
Of your size or smaller. Luckily, Breton still counts as medium.
Yeah, your size in air quotes.
I mean,
within allowed
tiny.
limits.
Ruby's 6 foot tall, but like it is still a appreciable difference.
There's a 6 foot tall, and then there's a 7 foot tall.
The difference between the two of them is slightly less than the difference between like a halfling and a normal person. So I think it counts. It's fine.
Twin. Sorry, I got a double check. 5e twin.
I apologize if you hear dog noises down my microphone. He's currently got a toy.
One creature, it doesn't have a range of self. You can spend equal to the spell's level. Okay, so I spent 6. That was 2 and 6. That's 8 sorcerer points I'm about to do. That's expensive cast what I'm about to do. I am then going to twin cast at 5th level Cure Wounds on these 2 champions. I got them targeted. And it's 5d8, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
For 5th level. Plus your charisma.
5, yeah.
Yep.
They both get 31 points of healing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then Ruby is going to... Just going prone, because these guys are down, do I have to go like on my knees to touch them both and then get back up? Is that half my movement?
It's not your movement. That's fine. Bending down to touch someone, you can do that in attack. It's actually physically getting up in like armor and stuff where D&D registers the struggle.
I can't move them. I don't have the action economy for that. So she is going to then back up here. And that's my turn.
Cool. It's the Orthon's turn. That's a 23 to hit, Ruby.
I'm going to cast Shield on myself.
Okay. Returns to invisibility.
Did he have advantage on that attack roll against me? Because he should not have.
He did. You
Alert.
I have alert.
Creatures don't have advantage on attack rolls against her if she can't see them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's part of alert.
Yes, really.
She gets vibe deflection. I suppose
believe
the arrow itself isn't invisible.
The wording on alert says creatures do not have the benefit of advantage against you as a result of being hidden from you. But then that gets into the really messiness of like technically invisibility is what gives the condition of having advantage, but I suppose that's your ruling, Mitch. That's how you feel like going on that.
If that's the case, then alert does me no value because that's part of the big reason I took it. Technically, he's not hidden. He's invisible.
So this is actually a really interesting one. Apparently, this is been printed differently in different versions of 5e. Some say hidden from you, some say unseen. So I think unseen applies for invisibility.
I mean, Jeremy Crawford himself has ruled that even if you can see an invisible creature, because invisible is what gives you advantage on attack rolls, it doesn't negate it. But I think a lot of us agree that's a really bad interpretation of the rule.
Yeah, I agree.
That is dumb. Jeremy Crawford is not always right about his own rules.
And he's no longer an authority at D&T.
I disagree. He's just not part of WotC anymore.
Yeah, I was just being silly.
Critical Role got him and Daring and Chris Perkins.
Yeah. Great stuff going on over at Critical Role.
Yeah.
Two fantastic creators that joined into that.
You know what? Give yourself a spell slot back then. I'll count that as a miss.
Oh, yay.
And undo the shield effect from you, so you don't have the AC for the rest of the
I actually didn't cast it yet, so... Because I wanted to clarify before I threw that out.
However, he did have advantage from being in the tower anyway. Because of the height advantage.
True.
Wait,
he did roll that
advantage.
He rolled that last week. Yeah, he rolled that last week.
He did roll that last week, and that's when I asked the question. It's like, so when Ruby is just flying around over people's heads, she should have advantage all the time, right?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Well,
if you're above...
Moving Ruby, you now know, if you are flying over an enemy, you have advantage against them.
If you're a floor above with a range attack, I will count that as height advantage, yeah. I used to do it all the time with my sorcerer. So, I'll allow it.
Not a rule at all in D&D 5e, but if that's what if the DM likes the rule, then we roll with that.
It makes sense because that's how archery and range works. Like, for me, I've
played XCOM. I know how damn good ground works. I also know it doesn't work while you're flying, but you know what? That's damn good ground.
I would say you have to be at least it's like one of those things of at least 30 above kind of thing. But like Ruby's up there most of the time, so I'm happy for that to be the case. And it's ranged attacks, it's not on like spell save DC.
Well, I have shield on myself, so bam, get fucked. All of that argument just to go, I still have shield.
It's just the reason I'm saying it is because there's another guy that's about to shoot you.
Have fun. I need to do some points.
First attack missed. That, however, is a natural 20.
Just gonna run to the bathroom.
For 19 points of damage. And you succeeded your Dark Star save. And that's a miss. So one good hit. Now, I need to roll a D100 on this guy's turn. Ooh. Okay. You see the tower plummet. And there's demon color along with it.
What about the tower with the Orthon?
Not that one, that's still up, but this back tower has crumbled. Would you mind doing Dark Star damage to this guy as he enters your Dark Star for the first time?
I love this spell so fucking much.
Valymr suddenly has some company. You're targeting yourself with that.
Yeah, just untarget yourself and then go. Roll the damage.
I really want to calculate all the damage I've done in this combat just to see the number, because I'm a numbers whore.
Jesus, that was a good roll.
It's got to be in the thousands. Or at least the high hundreds.
Okay. Right, this guy's gonna stand up.
Get up, champion. Your fight's not over yet.
He wipes the blood from his mouth and keeps on attacking. You know, first of all, he's gonna second wind. The champions just continue to like wail on the enemies in front of them.
Yeah.
It's over to you, Breton.
Those three guys are still standing. I'd love to. No, I know a guy I want to get rid of. We started this fight. We're going to finish this fight. It's going to make his way over to here.
So remember, he's up. As a note.
He's flying. Oh, he's on top of that tower. You're right. Those are segmented towers.
Yep. You can. It will take you all of your movement, but you can probably get up there. And it is full of skeletons as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. I don't have a ranged option, so I don't have anything to do about that. shit. That actually fucks my turnover a little bit.
To be fair, I forgot about the... you remember you can move Silveril? But he'll take a turn to get down.
Silveril, he's, like I said, he's 40 feet up from the top of the tower, so 100 feet up. He's just going to take his whole turn to kind of fly lower, get level with the tower here, and just kind of hang out there for now. That's going to be Silveril.
Cool.
Breton... I have no idea what's going on with Valymr. I just know he fell on the Darkstar, and the Darkstar's still up, but that's their thing. I don't really want to burn a bunch of spell slots. And I can't get in melee to even attack the Hound Callers because the... well, no, I guess
you
I can.
There's a dead body there.
All right, you know what? Breton's just going to make his way through the champions. We lead by doing in this army. And in doing so, he's going to target this Hound Caller. Yeah, he's going to move over there.
Boom.
And then he is going to just start on swinging. Wapa. That is a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Does not crit for me. Sad, but that's fine. That's fine. We're going to give a little first level Divine Smite on this guy.
He's dead, Jim.
Give him a good old whop up. We're going to turn to the other guy. We're going to give him a swing too.
Bop him.
Wasn't a natural one. We managed to avoid it. We're going to give him a first level Divine Smite too. Just some little damage. Just some little damage on these guys. For 33 to that Houndsman, not quite killing him off, which is a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. I think Breton is just going to sit here in this this opening and be a nuisance. That is what he's got.
Are you giving any commands?
These guys are doing fine. I can't think of anything. I mean, they're doing fine. We just need to be wiping these guys out.
Sure. So you're not at disadvantage anymore. Well, they're not attacking you at advantage, sorry, because you killed the flanker. However, is this Houndsman gonna... Yeah, he's gonna get it for you, really. He's not gonna keep attacking the champion when you just smacked him one, is he? That's a miss with his sword. Oh, that's a 28. Does he hit you?
He does. My IC's high. It's not that high.
$23 hits?
It hits, yeah. I'm not hasted or anything.
Oh my god,
accusingly.
I did damage to Breton! Yeah! It's a rare moment. Sorry, I'm just checking the combat log. Okay, I'll take 3 hits on you at the 6 I threw.
Sitting with 6 attacks, that is some nice rolls. But these guys are not bad at hitting. They got pretty bonuses.
Yeah, they're pretty decent. Ruby, roll me another D100, please.
$36.
Okay. Valymr.
Why am I rolling
The
D100s?
the floor that is sucking you downwards. Feels like you feel like stones give way, and you feel like. Can you quickly make me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage. You feel a rock. You're muted, by the way. You feel a slab of rock land and get sucked to the ground next to you. It like smashes in front of your head that you manage to just sense is coming and move aside from. The tower that you're in feels like it's coming down, and the floor beneath you doesn't feel like it has long.
Okay. Is that my turn then? Okay. So I'm in the tower. The door to the walls, is that on the floor that I'm on?
Let me just double check. Let me just double check something.
For sure.
You're asking where the door to what is?
So you know how all of these houndsman people were in the center where I fell, and then they went through the tower to attack the champions?
Yeah.
I'm wondering, did they go up some stairs to get to that, or is the door on the other side of this tower? Of the room that I'm in?
The door would have to be on both sides for them to be able to attack the champions.
Yes,
I'm just wondering, was there a stair, or is it on the same level?
Is what on the same level? Sorry.
Like, the plane, the level. Do I have to go up some stairs to get? Like, is it literally like 15 feet across this tower?
Yes.
And is there doors on each side?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So the door would be open to where the champions are.
Yeah, there isn't a door. It was a portcullis that was broken down with hammers.
Right, I remember that. So I can see Breton.
Do I need to make him save again for the spell?
You do need to make him save for Darkstar. You...
Oh, good. That was a really shit roll.
And I saved. Lovely, lovely. So yeah, so I can see Breton. Because he stood in the doorway, right?
He's inside the base of the tower, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm just double checking the specifics on sight. I know that you've got blind sight, but because Darkstar...
He's also got the blindfold down, so he has true sight.
He has true sight at 10 foot. Yeah.
10 foot.
Okay, so he can't see right through the true sight.
Exactly. So,
because I asked this specifically last Mitch, like, how does the blind sight work on his blindfold? And you said they literally detect like radiant energies.
Yes. Yeah. The reason I'm asking is it's to do with the Darkstar, because Darkstar.
You ruled that I could see outside of the Darkstar.
The Darkstar says the creatures within are deafened, and the area is basically pure darkness. There is no light there, so it does not blind you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, you can see Breton, yes.
All right, cool. If Breton is looking in this direction, he's going to see me
He's not
just
gonna see
aura
anything.
farming as I walk out.
'Cause-
As I walk out of the Darkstar.
So that's using 25 feet of your movement?
I thought I would use all 30, but yeah, sure, 25's fine too.
It's 15, but 5 of that is outside, so you're using 10, doubled to 20.
Okay.
25.
Yeah, that's fine. I was only going to stop there anyway. So I just walk out the Darkstar and say, Baylor's dead. And I'm going to hit the houndsman.
Yeah, okay. You know you could have
Good job,
just
Alan.
teleported in front of him, because you still have 2 more
I could have done.
uses
However,
for the next...
if I'd teleported, couldn't have walked out. Wouldn't have looked as cool.
Fair.
So we target that Fellerino. And we hit him. Ugh. My aura farming didn't work. I'm going to use a point of luck on that.
Okay.
Much better. And then we do some damage. Ooh, good damage. And he's dead. And then I am going to use my bonus action to do... let me check which one this is. Branding Smite, which doesn't cost me a spell slot because it's tiefling based.
Nice. Tieflings based.
Tieflings are base, that's true. Alright, and we hit this guy. Oh my god, yeah, I hit him. And then we're gonna do damage. We do 27 damage to him. And yeah, that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
Thank you.
Gonna just keep using his arcane bursts, I think.
It is a very reliable tool.
Well, that's a miss. Oh my god, Rolo. Jesus.
He does still have shield up, by the way.
I do.
Because it's the same round.
We missed anyway, but
Yeah.
Okay, and I will, because I've been forgetting. Ruby, the champions, because you're out on the wall. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the skeletons are actually firing again.
No.
Because I forgot about them from last week.
I don't have your bonus being next to me.
Nope.
You do have
Do I?
advantage. You have advantage, you just don't have the +3. Or the +5. Because we're not high enough level for that.
The champions have advantage.
The champions also have advantage. They also have the plus... 2 of them have +3, 3 of them have +5. Because 3 of them are within 10 feet of Valymr.
Just making it difficult for you.
I am rectifying that when we get to the future, because it's been a pain in the butt having those numbers be different.
Yeah.
23.
Jesus, a +7 even with by yourself. That's insane.
You take 7 points, well, it was 14, but halved piercing damage as you get rained on by arrows, and the champions are the same because they all succeeded.
I'm fine with Darkstar remains.
The other 3 absorb it. Garistro. 5, 10, 15.
Oh dear.
25, 30. You see this creature begin to start climbing the wall.
Oh boy.
Problem is, there's not really enough room for him to get up. So, okay, that's his dash, but he's essentially starts climbing on up here. Ruby, it's your turn.
So I imagine that like she walks back, gets shot by the hound caller, he falls.
Yeah.
She's kind of wincing, and then just feels 3 piffs on the back of her shield as she turns around and sees like the Nullian cultist, all the skeletons firing at her. And she just kind of does that.
Some of the
Could you
arrows
fucking
getting
not?
past her, like some of them just like little ones scraping her face, and then she's like, oh, and then you see to your right this climbing up the side.
Just hearing something dig into the wall and little porns poking up over the battlements as it climbs.
She just incoming. She's going to fly up 30 feet.
Yeah, go for it. So you are now level with that tower.
Point her wand at this guy, and assuming all the skeletons that are with him.
Yeah, go for it.
And she's going to use the wand, a fireball,
Hell yeah.
to chuck a fireball.
Go for it.
I don't have any skeletons to target, so
Yes, no, I don't worry. Just roll it, and I'll do the tower damage. He
fails.
Go roll some damage.
I believe the tower also failed.
Holy shit roll.
You just
That was a
see
shit roll.
You just
29.
You do just see like skeletons explode into flame, though.
Mm-hmm. Is he still alive? He's still
Yeah,
alive.
he is.
It's
She
raining.
tilts her head. Could you just die, please?
He says back, "I did 300 years ago."
Huh. Okay. Quick cast.
Lore
another
check.
one
What
on
happened then?
her.
Quick cast what?
She's going to spend 2 sorcerer points to quick cast a fireball on him again.
Okay, go for it.
Are there any skeletons left up there with him?
No.
Not anymore.
Substantially better.
He explodes.
Oh,
into
exceeded by 1.
Flame. Yep.
Oops.
I thought it was going to be overkill, but exceeding by 1 is
They're tanky little bastards.
They are.
They
They
are.
are as tanky as Ruby is.
Yeah.
I'm pretty tanky.
Yes.
All right.
Is that your turn?
Incoming. That's me 10.
Nice. Good turn. Orthond.
Oh, fun.
No,
I
don't you?
know.
She just looks at him and just looks at his direction. Don't you fucking do it. Or you're
I can't
next.
see him.
I don't care. I know he's there. No, he's shooting at me.
No, he's not. He's shooting at the other guy. Okay. The Orthon as well, sensing the danger.
Why did that ball fall off?
Okay. He's going to 5, 10, 15. Oh no, that
He's
tower's
climbing
not there.
up.
Hold on. That tower's not there, is it anymore? This guy's
No, that
stuck.
tower collapsed.
This guy is sensing the danger. He's going to throw, instead of throwing his grappling hook that way, he's going to throw it off the side and start climbing down.
Why is my spirit shroud no longer on me? I should have been doing a lot more damage to these motherfuckers when I was hitting them.
Oh no.
I'm gonna reapply that.
Okay. Let's go remove 1 turn from that. Yay, okay. Demon Color 3 has started his turn in the Darkstar.
There we go. I think I failed to cast that.
6. Okay, we got plenty of Darkstar left in us.
Oof. Okay. Breton, roll me a 20.
Three.
Three. Ooh, that's not good. Breton, you hear a roaring coming up from further in the keep. It is loud and guttural. Champion's turn.
Like our time here is starting to get tested.
Roll them dice.
Breton.
Okay. Well, now that I remember that the 5th level spell slot I used has not been active for most of this combat, which is a bummer. There's a big old pig boy climbing up the side of this wall, Breton hasn't got a chance to do some proper demon smarting this fight, other than single Orthon. He's gonna let this guy swing at him. So he's gonna. I can't believe this guy's still alive after that, but he's just gonna step away. He's gonna move over towards the Garistro.
He misses.
Sure.
Go ahead. It's bad because these guys have Sentinel as well, so.
Well, that would have been an annoyance, but he would have paid for it in the long run. Target ye old pig boy. Silverill's going to move to fly on the other side of him, so Breton has advantage.
Hell yeah!
That sounds like a lot of fun, and we're gonna do this right. We're going to swing. Whoa! Why did I get 4 die there? What the? Oh, I'm targeting myself. Let's stop doing that so we don't accidentally stab ourselves in the face.
Oh, you crit yourself.
Of course I did.
You hit the girl.
It's just how it goes.
3rd level Divine Smite. I don't want to use too many resources. We might have to do today. Swing that. For 62 points. It partially resisted that. I bet it was the lightning. I bet it was the lightning damage it partially resisted. Okay. And then we're going to do it again. Oh, sorry. That should have been advantage. We'll just take another attack roll.
Oh, yeah, I get HP back from...
That's definitely going to hit. We're going to use another 3rd level. We're going to use our last of those for now.
Heck yeah, go for it.
54 points of damage.
Hell yeah, bud.
Cleaving into this. Silvereel could, in theory, attack with advantage as well, but I worry more about his well-being, and he doesn't have magical claws. I think my boy just dodges to try and sustain himself as best as possible. He's giving flanking to half these champions right now, and I'm about that.
This guy has 1 HP.
If he had stopped Breton from doing this, Breton would have kicked him into the Dark Star. Just that's how personal that would have been.
Wait a minute, you hit one of my friends that is within 5 feet of me? How fucking dare you? I'm gonna hit him back.
Yeah, go for it. He's on 1 HP, so if you hit, you kill him.
Sweet. I hit.
That, yes, you do, just.
Do you want me to roll damage just to...
Yes, because that way I can get him off the board for an action.
Oh, okay.
Rather
There we
than
go.
have to do anything.
I did 18 damage. I exceed his hit points by 17.
Cool. Okay. Give me a second.
Sorry, what?
He thinks the keep has finally responded to our attack.
Ooh.
What do I need to roll again? I'm sorry, I had to refresh.
I think he said give me a second.
Oh, yeah, go
Okay.
inside. You don't need to roll anything.
I don't know what Midge is prepping, but there's a lot of stuff for him to be prepping.
Replacing the map with one where the hole is just in the middle and lots of ruined and death and destruction, towers and destroyedness.
Okay. You see a creature flying on in.
Ooh.
It looks to be the form of a dragon.
There was a sound, so that checks out.
Huh.
However, this one looks undead in some way.
I'm not about to fight a Dracolich. Guys, we're leaving.
On your feet, soldier. We are leaving.
Close up and form on me.
Flying to there is its turn. Valymr.
Yes. I be running here. And I be hitting here. Do I get flanking for Griffin?
No, because you're attacking at ranged.
No. It's melee. It's a melee attack. I just got a 10-foot reach.
I need to rethink my rule. I need to go over my rules. I'll allow it technically.
What I
as
will
well, the
say,
Griffin
I think
should
it's kind of
be
ridiculous that a 3x3 monster probably shouldn't give a fuck about flanking. But I'm not a DM,
So it should be corner to corner is the thing. So like it's direct diagonals. So I'll allow it because you're next to Breton. Because it's about distraction more than anything.
Alright. So we hit elven accuracy, gives me a natural 20.
Hell yeah, go for it.
Absolutely beautiful. So, what spell slots have I got? Oh, I've only got level 1s. Sweet. Well, I'm going to do a level 1 Divine Smite. And take some damage. Right, there's more dice because it's a crit. I forgot that I crit already. Alright. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, go ahead.
Actually, I'm going to make him I'm going to Hexblade's curse him. I haven't done that yet this combat.
Sure.
So he is now cursed. And I need to put the crit on 19 on myself. And then I'm going to hit him with advantage. And that there is an hit. I'm going to try and another level 1 Divine Smite. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. And then rolling damage. I did lots of damage, but he is still alive. I apologize. And that is...
Do you want to know with how much HP?
Oh, no, yeah.
11.
Oh, you hate as fuck. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. It is what it is. That's the end of my turn.
Cool. It's the Grisha's turn. So he doesn't get his charge action, which is good for you.
He's the one that got charged.
Right, so he's going to climb up fully to perch on the side of the wall here.
It's a shame I didn't have any more Eldritch Smites, or I'd drop him back down to the floor.
He would just fall prone on the wall.
Ah, okay.
I'm saying because over half of his base is like covering it. He's like,
Fair.
He's just leaning over. You could push him though.
With these puny arms, doubt.
All right, he's going to attack you, Valymr.
Okie dokie. He also has a 10-foot reach then?
Hell yeah.
Oh, come on.
24 hits.
No, actually it doesn't.
You got shield.
Shield.
Okay. Cool. That misses.
Sorry, 24? Sorry, yeah, no, shield doesn't stop it. My apologies. Shield doesn't stop it.
Oh.
Shield puts me to 24. My apologies. Let me remove my shield.
Then would the 18 hit?
No. AC 19.
You had the one extra attack.
The champion doesn't go prone. I'm slightly... That's really badly worded sheet. It made it look like that I can't use his Gore attack unless he charges, but I actually can. It just doesn't allow him to do the multi-attack and Gore. I would have much rather Gourd.
Kill him!
Anyway, Ruby.
I'm gonna throw a firebolt at him.
Does he not have, like, flame resistance or something?
Not to
Ruby
me,
wouldn't
then.
care.
True, not to you.
He actually has
Sure, but if you do 10
resistances-
damage, you're going to be very unhappy.
Also,
it is.
you're 30 feet. Are you flying 30 feet up? Because then you have advantage. Oh, you could have anyways. Damn it.
It's crit, man. You need to be 30 feet above him. He's too tall for that. She's only 30 feet up. But yeah, you crit him.
Well-
He's actually resistant to cold, fire, lightning, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Yeah. Eliminated him.
55-point firebolt. Jesus.
Jesus Christ!
That's
That's
That's a
insanity.
hell of a firebolt. 55 damage firebolt. Fucking
30 feet down to here. Quick cast teleport. Ooh, no, everybody's
you're
10 feet of me,
leaving
right?
2 people. Yeah. You'd be
I can't
leaving-
quick distance.
Teleport doesn't need
Okay,
to
so
be within 10
okay,
feet.
it does.
We established this last week. It's a 10-foot object. Teleports within range. Just you can see within range.
Oh well, then congratulations, everybody. We are leaving. Bamf.
Did we?
Oh, wait, no, yeah, Silver Roll's fine. Yeah, no, except for range. Okay, yeah, it's fine. I misunderstood.
No, sorry. The range on teleport is 10 feet.
Yeah.
10 feet, yeah. So I could quick cast the firebolt, then distant cast the teleport. And I'm now out of sorcerer points, but I do. I'm now out, but I can't.
No, but you still can't get Silver Rim.
Silver
Flying bats! Listen, it's a fucking Dracolich. What matters more?
It's not a Draco Lich. not a Draco Lich. It's an undead dragon.
Technically, actually, I think 5, 10, 15. Technically, Silverill's 20 feet away.
Are they?
Yeah.
Then you might be okay.
It is distant cast. Doubles it.
Yeah, it's 20 feet away. I mean, even if not, then it basically Ruby just casts and holds the spell, and we all huddle around her because all of our turns are coming up except for Valymr's.
Yeah.
All right. I'll roll the D100 because we're going back to the camp.
Yep. Roll the D100.
Do I need to roll it?
Yeah. It's a.
If you,
it's
I will say,
nice
if you cast and hold, then the Darkstar dissipates, right? Oh no, you can do.
I can roll.
No, it will. But no, you're right because you have multi.
Okay.
Still focused. Also 69.
Nice. And you back to camp. Worse for wear, but everyone alive.
Are we? The good news being,
Are we still
two
holding Darkstar?
powerful demons dead.
Yeah.
Good job all around. Nobody died. Also, fantastic work on that. If you're injured, report for rest and healing. If you're not, report to your commander with information. We slew 2 powerful demons, but we also learned they have a fucking dragon.
Three pretty decently sized devils as well.
Ruby's gonna hold Darkstar until it vanishes.
I'm counting.
Just out of the roleplay a second, Mage, this fight was fucking awesome.
Cool.
Like,
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
really, really enjoyed that. Well done.
If you hadn't gone Gandalf on the Balor, I was gonna do the spell, the potion, and then a heightened cast hold monster on it.
You guys did a mean piece of work on the thing. It's very creative solutions on some of the things. Like,
I saw an opportunity to Gandalf, and when you have an opportunity to Gandalf and you don't Gandalf, you will not be living with yourself very well.
yeah, fair.
I didn't. I prioritized the enemies that were a threat.
Yeah.
To be fair, this guy was very much a threat to me. His hands were big.
Somebody here has to be like, listen, I know what I want to do, but I know what I should do, and I'm going to do the thing that I should do. But it's fine.
Okay. Darkstar dissipates.
All right, let's get to the telescope. Let's see what it did. And I will limp and use my glaive as a staff to help me.
Yeah, some of you guys.
I got pretty fucked up.
You're lucky that I didn't do I very kind of badly worded sheet for that demon. I should have done the gore attack on you, which that would have been a very interesting scenario because would have been 7D.
Would have eaten me.
No, 7d10 piercing damage as you get the horns, and then you're knocked prone 20 feet away, which would have been off the walls.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would have not been pleasant. No.
But hey, failed by reading comprehension. That's how it goes sometimes.
Been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are moving to the telescope. And as you start to walk up, you see the 2 scouts next to it just high five.
They saw it all. Did you enjoy that?
They high five each other, and then you turn around and was like, yeah, that was that was fucking awesome. I don't know how else to look, and like you don't even need the telescope really to see it. The two of those 2 towers completely have crumbled in. You do. Well, you need to take your blindfold off.
Yeah. I'll take the blindfold off as I'm walking up to the telescope.
Yeah, but you'll be able to, even with vision, you'll be able to see that the 2 towers on the gate crumpled in. Like the actual gate itself, not usable. Like the arch frame of the tunneling has all gone in. The structure is still there, and like the main back end is still there. But there's a whole cratered pile of rubble.
But the actual front gate is still intact.
No, the front gate is a pile of rubble. The back end of the front gate, there was like a blockhouse and stuff. That's still there. But technically, you could climb that rubble onto the walls.
We did good there.
Do you think this all started because somebody decided to throw a hood over my head and drag me in a red berry?
Where would we be without that hood? Look, I'll buy a drink from that person. Seems like a plan.
I need a nap.
Yeah. That goes without saying. Oh, actually, as soon as the Garistro died, I got some health back. So, I get 11 HP. Let's go.
That's all it had.
I'm healthy. I'm healthy. No, it's 11 HP because of...
I know the reason, but it's exactly what it had left, so it's like a life transfer.
Alright, okay.
Can't believe I hit for 55 points of damage on a firebolt.
Let's go. Like
8d10, I mean, it's a roll. 8d10 plus 5.
Yeah, Ruby's just gonna wave at them. I'm gonna go sit in a spa or something.
Wish you had a spa in this camp. This isn't the Finnish army.
Look,
Did they bring a
expect to go to
steam
war
yard?
Yeah, with their battle saunas.
If you don't bring a sauna to the battlefield, like what are you doing?
Listen, do we have water? Yes. I'm Ruby. I can make a sauna.
Yeah.
Just give me a minute.
Have water, have tents, make it work.
Yeah, but as you guys return to camp and settle things out, it's actually time for our midpoint break. So let's use this time, grab ourselves some refreshments ourselves, and settle down after that combat. So you guys have got to decide what you want to do now, where you want to go, what you'd want to hit, and we will probably need a rest and to see what any responses might be.
Level up.
Honestly,
The best time to attack.
Do you need royalty-free music for your TTRPG content, whether that be a YouTube video, stream, TikTok, Instagram post? Don't worry, we've got you covered. My name's Alex, I've been a content creator for almost a decade now, and I've teamed up with my good friend Harry to produce 10 royalty-free songs for you to use in your content completely for free. We've tried to make a whole range of motifs with this album, covering happy music to sad music, to mystery music to combat music. And if this takes off, you know what? We might even make some more. So give the Elendor Chronicles soundtrack Volume 1 a shot. It's free to stream everywhere. And if you want the high quality downloads, you can come over to our Patreon and download them, or you can contact me directly at tabletop@themidgeman'sworld.co.uk as a creator, and I'll just give it to you for free. That's it, there's no catch. And just to prove it, we've also given you guys a user license agreement to prove that you have the complete perpetual rights to use this content. So enjoy, and good luck on your next adventure. Oh, good day. I'm Martin Sanderson, and I'm the CEO of Avari Military Solutions. We here at Avari know that it doesn't take much to cause problems out on the frontier, whether that be from local pirate raids, neighboring interstellar powers, or even just an unhappy populace with unreasonable demands. Just what is a small to mid-sized regional power to do when faced with these problems? You look to Avari for your solutions. With open-ended contracts, well-trained personnel, state-of-the-art aerospace forces, and competitive rates, we stand ready to help find the right solution to your problem. So if you have a problem, why not call Avari for your solution? Our operators are waiting to take your call, and consultations are free of charge.
Avari Military Solutions, a solution for your problem.
Avari Military Solutions is not licensed to operate within the Kark and Trade Baronies, the Andes Corps, or any Class A combat zones. AMS is a subsidiary of Omni Radiance Holdings, a family company.
When is a story more than a story? When a tale is more than words on paper? When is an ad more than the script it's written on? In the darkest and deepest annals of our own history, Worlds of wonder and splendor burst through like a blister made of hope. From the brain that's wrestled and riddled with madness. A radiant pustule. Writing. Art. That's storytelling. That is the true lust of life. You too can dutifully indulge in art. Like fans of the greats. Shakespeare, King, Tolkien, Seuss, Mercer. You too can indulge through Twitch Prime. Get an extended access to a wealth of knowledge with a simple click, an emotion so small that it could endlessly amount possibilities. Embrace those feelings. Support art. Support the component cast.
And we return. So, gang, you're back at camp. What would you like to do?
Take a nap.
Fair enough.
Sleep. Yeah.
Another rest.
I think, yeah. Well, we didn't do like we went pretty soon after we slept, so this is just more like a long rest. Doesn't necessarily need to be sleep, but it's just we're resting for.
That's enough for a long rest reset.
Yeah.
So it's not a dawn reset, so you're not resetting your perks or anything.
So we're just, healing wounds, tending to wounds, repairing armor where necessary.
Slots back.
Yeah. Recharging the old batteries, innit? Making sure that people, they're celebrating and stuff, because we did have a pretty big win. But making sure that people are on the telescope, making sure that we've got lookouts, because, like I said, it would be an advantageous time for somebody to attack right after they've been attacked, because that's when the original attacker, is like they're letting their guard down. So I want to be making sure people know that to be alert, be aware, and be vigilant.
As we used to say in the Navy, all right, boys, let's not lose our complacency.
I guess that works, yeah. Took me a moment.
I imagine for now, because we are in the holding period to see what the hell they do in response to this. Breton is probably just sitting in a chair in the commander's tent, listening to people like the talks of like how things are going in the camp. He's effectively taking. He's going to start taking short rests for now.
Are we long resting or short resting? I'm sorry. Are we long resting or short resting? I'm sorry.
Not long resting. We literally just woke up, so we're not long resting.
Okay, but
isn't. Yeah.
You can do a long rest without sleeping, though, right?
Yeah, you can. It just won't reset
give it to us.
Dawn.
Breton is short resting. Yeah, he's not doing a long rest.
All right, take at least 4 hours to trance myself back into health.
Yeah, Ruby will need one too, please.
Yeah, I know.
Breton is just giving a full sit rep on the situation that happened in the keep, because obviously some of it they couldn't see because it was happening inside of a blinding sphere of darkness.
Yeah.
But I imagine the scouts can report it too, but the forces on there, so we counted at least a dozen of the Hound Knights, a few demon colors. There were 4 invisible beings, rhinoceros-like, using crossbows. 3 of those were slain. Of particular note, there was a Balor that was holding the home defense of the keep. It was the gate guard. That was, I have to presume, slain. We don't have any evidence of its body, or we did not see it. I believe Valymr mentioned that I don't think Valymr even mentioned that he killed it, so we're just going to say we believe it is dead. Garishro, that we can confirm, was slain. But of other important notes, we did see that there was a dragon from within the keep that was responding to the attack. They have a dragon.
Yeah, I will give you... Bren, give me a... I'm going to allow your perception. Give me a perception check as your recollection of briefly seeing that dragon.
10.
What you can be certain, it's not a Dracolich.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't match a Dracolich from like the stories.
Wasn't a skeletal dragon. It was more like a wispy, spooky, dead dragon.
Yes. Ghostly, perhaps.
With the 10, has he seen a dragon like that before? Like out of just what little he saw of it.
The closest thing would be the thing that you saw deep in the water. Do you remember when you went and
the ghost
in the water? I remember that one. Yeah, I was more just asking, like, is this like the ghost of one of the brothers of Zethagris that we've killed that they've just managed to bind and resummon? Because that would tell us a lot more about maybe what we're facing. But if it doesn't look like that, then he will just relay like, we've dealt with a dragon like that before, but it is going to complicate any army movements because a dragon swooping down over your heads is going to do devastation before you have a chance to respond to it. We should be extra on the alert for it approaching the camp.
It didn't look like faux crystalline in form. Like, it didn't look like it had a memory of being a crystal dragon, per se.
I know we've been working on the trebuchet. We may want to double time. I don't know if ballista would be a good counterattack against a dragon. Do we have arbalists? Is there any heavy bowmen that are going to that could actually take down a flying target?
You do have some crossbows. That would be
sure.
from
I was
some of
thinking
the
more.
Shotos guys, but not.
We've
like
been prioritizing.
ballista guys.
Yeah, we've been prioritizing like building siege weapons. I was just wondering, like, could we get our hands on like arbalist style crossbows, like the big ass stationary target crossbows that you used to.
Oh, you
to
mean
shoot.
like the scorpion kind of things, like
Like what they used in Game of Thrones to try and shoot down the dragons in the seasons that we don't talk
ballistae.
about.
yeah, it'd be a scorpion technically. I think it'd be the small ones.
Scorpion's about Scorpion's about man size, but
My
ballista
reference
way
is
better.
Monster Hunter, and I'm pretty sure Monster Hunter they call them arbalists.
I know
Or
exactly the ones
crossbows.
you mean. The ones that you shoot at a legendary dragon. Like
yeah, like the ones that like you jump into and they're like you're shooting from them, like yeah. So I'm thinking like that seems like a good thing to have in case we need to defend the camp from honestly just any
like
big
a
targets. That seems like that'd be
ship-mounted
really
crossbow,
useful.
Would it be? Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. that
anti-air
would
flat
be-
cannon, but with arrows.
No, this one looked very. You know what? I'll give you an image. I'll be nice and I'll give you guys an image. of
I
what
didn't
this-
see it, so I won't look.
I'll put this in handouts.
But yeah.
It looks
the good news is
like this.
Oh damn, he's scary. I mean, I didn't look.
No, you would have
Damn, that's
seen.
a cool image.
It's like this thing lingered the gate for a while.
Good news is
Can we ask the scouts?
The
Did
attack
they
of-
see it?
Yeah, this is essentially from the scouts report.
the good news is the attack on the gate itself sort of went off without a hitch. No casualties, which we're very pleased to announce. And the damage to the front gate is monumental. I find they would have a serious time repairing any of it in a timely manner, and let alone at all, so long as we keep pressure up and don't just get complacent with our efforts. How is the situation in the camp? How goes progress on developing the weapons of attack, and have there been any developments anywhere else?
You've been gone 10 minutes.
I assume this was taking place as we were resting and
Okay,
such.
if you're wait, so like the reason I'm going to do this because you're saying you're doing short rests and Valymr doing 4, and you don't want to just try and skip the save.
Yeah.
We're going to do
Yeah.
this kind of hour by hour.
Yeah. Because what Breton can do is after an hour of rest, he can get a channel divinity back, and then he can harness divine power to get a 3rd level spell slot back.
Okay.
So that's what he's going to do
So
after
an
1 hour.
passes successfully so far. Okay. After you get the update from the engineers, that will probably be the end of today that they'll have the first treb up and running.
Nice.
Or no, I'll say by the next siege tick. So within the next 11 hours at this point, 10 hours at this point.
Okay.
Which will be enough time as well before you get. You'll be able to full rest in this period if nothing happens. Would you like to order the army to do anything other than stay defensive right now? Are you sending out scouts in this period? Like, tell me the machinations of what the forces are doing. You've got the engineers are working on the trebs. That's ongoing. You got a fair number of people of like elite skill resting up now after the couple of engagements you've done.
Getting a really good committing some individuals. I don't know how many it would take to just measuring the ebb and flow of the river, the lake itself, so we know when the openings happen, so we can theoretically move soldiers across. Because we've established that there are down periods where the lake allows paths that you can cross to get closer to certain points of the keep. That seems like it's not a bad idea.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind if we're gonna be moving like an actual attack against the keep within. Now that we've done this, because we planned on here, I gotta bring up the actual keep map. Give me 1 second.
So, yeah, you've taken out the main gate. There are more gates, and it's like very citadel leveled keep. That's not getting you right inside. That's gonna get you into like the first layer. Well, like without needing siege equipment, you don't know what it's gonna be like if you're having to assault up the keep. There's also still the ongoings with the crystal.
This is not the right citadel map. This is the old citadel map. What is the name of this map again?
Blood Keep?
The Blood Keep?
I believe so.
Blood Keep. Castle Blood.
Castle of Blood, that'd be it.
Okay.
Man, we've got some old maps in here.
Yeah. Citadel map's not that old. That was Nardathel.
Yep.
We still have Barge Thief. Like,
yeah.
so what would be the oldest map in here?
I think if we could just get some scouts to get a close. I don't imagine the telescope has a great view of the left flank of the keep. Getting some scouts to get a closer look at that would not be a bad idea, just to see what all might be on that side.
Okay. Send out a scouting party. Now that you've completed your short rest, are you still resting up, or are you gonna go do stuff?
Yeah. For now, like I said, he's taking a couple of short rests. He's not worrying about long rest yet. He's just gonna take a couple of short rests.
Sure. Okay. A second hour passes.
Take that up. Take that up. But yeah, after that, I mean, report's done. These two are sleeping, or they're doing longer rest because they need to. I don't really know what brightness is. Like, we haven't lost anybody, so I imagine morale's actually pretty high. So it's not like he needs to go around and reinforce morale. I think he's just going to busy himself. He's just going to make his way on the camp, helping where he can.
Just general camp stuff. You're not going to fly out, do any scouting, any surrounding areas, resources, that what?
I think running off and doing that right now by himself is a little more than he should be risking.
Totally fine. I'm just checking.
Yeah. I should probably roll my hit dice. I did take damage. Give me 1 second, because I do have an item for that. It is this one. Yes. When I roll hit dice, I regain double the number. Yes, because that is such a good item.
Hey man, it's so good.
So I get back another 10 on top of that, and then we'll roll another one. So I get back another 6 on top of that. One more. 8. Another 8 on top of that. Oh, well, I'll take 7. Seven's fine. I'll need to roll a little bit. So yeah, no, Breton is just busy himself in the camp. He's getting stir crazy. I don't. Like, we've been extremely proactive in the siege. Like, there's not been like a 12-hour or 24-hour period where we have not gone and kicked some ass. And this is more work than I think what we as the group have put into something ever. Like, I don't know if this group has ever had this many encounters back to back to back to back, constantly fighting and doing this. So it's active. But I think it's making him a little stir crazy. I think he's a little too restless to settle and to do that after a quick nap. Which is why he's also not just taking a long rest. I think he's too into this. But yeah. He's trying to busy himself so he doesn't make a nuisance of himself.
Sure. Okay. A 4th hour A third and fourth hour passes uninhibited. Valymr, you can take your long rest.
Thank you. Do you put that in, or do I put that in?
I will do it in a moment. I can only trigger for everyone.
Okay, makes sense.
Is the thing.
So maybe you'll just have to manually reset all your stuff.
I'll leave it for now. If it comes to it having to be split, then I'll do it. But if not, then might as well just wait.
Because mechanically, kind of in D&D, taking split rests doesn't overly work with like preset programs. Okay.
It is offered when some groups are long resting, some are not.
Yeah.
But
And it's just as it is.
As soon as I've finished my trance and I feel healthy and stuff, I will go and try and find common area where there's a bunch of people, maybe around a campfire, take some chicken or whatever is being cooked on campfire, eat, and
So no real campfires, mainly because there's cook stoves and there's cook pots, but there's no like individual campfires. Funny enough, in this plane of the abyss, not
much firewood.
Was that, and it's not cold enough,
Right.
to require just random fires everywhere all over camp.
Is there a meal area?
Yes,
I'll go to the meal area.
there's a mess tent.
Mess tent. I'll just start talking to the
Any intentions?
to the people. Just see what the vibe is, see what the morale is.
Your army morale
maybe try and hype
is-
them up by stories of the battle.
Your army morale's high right now. You've basically gotten to a point where people thought, like, statistically, a third of this army would be dead by now, and you've lost, like, 4 people.
I mean, they're wounded, but I don't think anyone died, did they?
You've had 1 dead. For certain.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
who? Because
Um,
has been making a list of the dead, and the only 2 people who were close to fatalities were it was retaliatory after we attacked the keep. There was Sure Asher, we found him alive, and Sir Nickel, who we rescued.
Out of your control, there was 2 of the scouts had died before you got there. When you found them all injured at the base camp with the, I believe, with the
That was pre-siege.
yeah, pre-siege, yeah. But I was, in my explanation, I mean, like, getting here as well is part of the trauma, and like you've lost no one. Like,
yeah,
a lot of people got sick but didn't die from the attack, from the like
The mosquitoes and everything.
Like, morale's pretty high. It's as high as you think you could probably get it with talking and action. But if no specific actions are being taken.
nothing impactful, no.
Oh, that's fine. Valymr, you're at the canteen at this point, and it's very, like, a mood suddenly shifts at camp, and you see people start running towards the, you see people running before you see it, because you're in a tent, but you, Breton, you definitely catch this first. Where the lighthouse was, it's what would be considered daytime right now in this plane. But the lights are so bright, it's still visible to see. The giant gem prism cellite begins to shoot massive beams of light that are like washing areas in energy. You actually see the beam of light hit one of the towers of the castle, of the Bloodkeep, and it tears through it. And the tower begins to tumble.
And this is from the gem in the lighthouse?
Yep.
Huh.
You also see these beams of light hit the mountainside that you're on, and some of the mountain areas around you.
Looks like whatever the hell is inside that is struggling against the control. It's fighting.
It hits parts of, and so beams of light start also coming towards you and the camp. After the whilst the camp isn't directly hit, Breton and then Valymr, I'll say you notice this very quickly, and also hollers and hoots catch your ear. But you see there's rocks beginning to slide towards camp.
Fucking yeah. Okay. Breton is an absolute fucking unit, but I don't think Crest Richfield is a good example of what you do when you're dealing with a giant boulder. If anybody gets that reference, yeah, you're one of them. Fuck, what do you?
You got very few moments to.
I don't fuck. It's like sitting in this situation. I think Breton just instinctively runs towards wherever the rocks are falling down. Just
Sure.
thinking in his note is like, there's nothing that he can do to stop these rocks from falling, but people are going to get hurt, and he should be as close as possible to try and help them.
Sure.
It's his mentality with that. Run towards danger because there's no other way to deal with it.
Fucking love it. Right. I'm gonna get the asleep member of the party, Ruby. Can you roll me a D10? I want to see what corner of camp this is gonna hit.
Oh boy.
How many corners does his camp have?
You've got portal on your rear, and then side, sort of surrounded, and then you've got the
7
down. So you kind of are enclosed in a corner. A 7. Okay, so this is coming towards actually where Rosalinda's tent, and also some of the
Not
This
quite
is-
me.
no. This is actually, I think it's the Lord Elise peoples. That's where they're encamped.
We need to get a map for camp. Actually, no, because then Midge will be tempted to attack it. Never mind. I'll cancel that.
Yeah, as long as the camp doesn't have a map, we don't have to fight here.
You mean you think I don't have a map layout
No,
for
no.
a camp?
Just say no. He can't legally attack us if we don't, consent to it. It's not happening.
Sure.
That's not true. That's not true at all. Theater mind is a thing that exists.
Yep. Absolutely. I can attack you wherever I want, Valymr, even in your dreams.
You do.
Yes.
I mean,
do.
I have dreamt about this campaign before. It's not untrue.
Valymr, I told you in those dreams you're not allowed to mention it outside. Now you know what's going to happen. Anyway.
Right, you may have done that, but I've got a really bad
memory. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. So I'm gonna. Who would like to roll a dexterity saving throw for this portion of camp? And also, Valymr, are you doing anything?
Does it get to use my modifier?
No.
Because no. Oh.
Breton did say he was charging towards it. I don't know how big the central camp is. He does have a giant 30-foot radius where he gives everybody advantage on saving throws.
That's very true. He does. That's why I'm asking Valymr, are you doing anything?
Well, if people are running, I'm like, shit, I'm getting up.
Someone now worrying. Yeah, people are running, and you ran out. I'm gonna say you ran outside to see it, so you could see these beams of light and everything. Because you didn't put your blindfold back on, as far as I know.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
So,
I would initially start running towards the cliff edge to like, oh shit, are we being attacked?
Yeah.
That's the direction of the attack. And I turn around and go, oh fuck.
And then it's like the beams stop and dissipate, and you hear, and there's rocks start pelting the northeast side of camp. It's actually close to where the cliff face would be to go down. So yeah, are you doing anything? Are you also heading straight first into action?
I don't know what form that would take, but yeah.
Like Breton, are you running at the rock fall?
He is running at where the rocks are coming down at, and I imagine he's just got a full-on like alert whistle going.
Thaumaturgy shouting here.
He's probably got Silveril swooping down. You know what? Silveril's really fast and can carry people off. I imagine Silveril is trying to swoop people out of harm's way.
Sure, I can go for that.
Yeah. Valymr is running thaumaturgy, really loud voice, shouting, out of your tents, look to the south, rockfall, and then
so the fact that I just said it
warning
was the northeast side of camp went over your head.
Oh, yes, it did. I told you, bad memory. Northeast side of camp, rockfall. I mean, the portals to our south.
Yes.
Right, and then there's mountains east and west.
Yes.
Okay, my apologies. Yeah, that's what he's shouting, telling people there's a rockfall coming. Get out of the tents, look around, and I would assume that with thaumaturgy, everyone in this camp is hearing him.
Okay, I will give them advantage. Ruby, would you mind rolling this this D20 for their dexterity for this region of camp?
Good. It's good. I like that.
At advantage to see if we get higher.
You do not.
Okay. Okay. You see, like, one large boulder where it's kind of like very difficult to say, just plow through a small tent. But after the dissipation of the rocks, there's some injuries, but for the most part, everyone's alive. Except for that one tent.
What was in that tent? Was it a sleeping tent?
It was a sleeping tent, which thankfully didn't have most of its occupants. However, two wounded members of Lord de Lee's foot soldiers who were resting in their own tents, sadly, did not make it. But all in all, I could have gone a lot worse.
Did not make it as in just got injured, or did not make it as in they got squashed?
Fully crushed by a boulder about the size of a minivan.
So we'd lost people?
Yes.
Okay.
You lost 2. Out of a possible 150.
That's understandable. We knew we weren't getting away with 0 losses.
And as the rock slide settles, the engineers also rush over and begin to brace, start using some of the supplies you have to brace the side of the rock wall where the rock slide happened, just to make sure that there's no more subsidence, that kind of thing. They begin to assess. Wounded. There are more people wounded as well, people who've been pelted by rocks. Some will be a quick recovery, others slightly longer. Rosalinda also, she actually got hit by a rock, but it's like, what would account to like 8 bludgeoning damage. She like shakes that off and instantly begins to like treat wounded.
Yeah. I think for at the very minimum of, because this is not a huge area of camp that got hit. At least for like the next hour, Breton is in full assessment mode. He's looking for people who are injured. He is ensuring that anybody is not dead. Is not going to change that anytime soon.
Yeah, sure. Breton, give me a perception check, looking over towards the gem.
Perception. Jesus, I am shit out of combat right now. 16.
16. You notice that the you don't like the encage, the enclosure. There's like it's glowing red hot, like it's been heat metalled. And you also see very briefly a spectral image fighting the Blood Lord.
There's something, whatever is. I think Valymr is here in this area with them. So if anybody needs to be alerted, he's going to do that. He's going to say, Valymr, I think the crystal is making its chance right now. I think it's trying to free itself. If there is any time, I know that area is fucked, but if there's any time to fix that and help whatever's in there, I think it's right now.
I'm ready to go. I think you're right.
Ruby's not in the best of shape. But we should tell her.
Yeah. If this is just a snatch and grab, I think definitely. I mean, we're not going to stay down there and help it fight. But if we could just snatch it, grab it, get it out of there, definitely sounds like yeah. He will run off to find Ruby.
Okay. Breton, are you?
Breton is going to while he's doing that, he's going to run to the command tent, less to give a report of what's going on, and he's just going to say, the group, oh my god, it has been so long, the Skyfires, whatever's going on at that tower, we are going to make a play right now. We're not asking for any volunteers, we're not asking to bring anybody with us, we're just making a play right now.
Okay.
He's just letting them know what we're doing while we're about to take off.
Sure.
Breton has an idea. It's something that occurred to him just a moment ago. But we'll see what happens when Ruby gets up and how she feels.
I would say we have 0 in the way of teleportation.
I know.
Okay. So yeah, he'll find Ruby and say, the crystal is the person. It's fighting the Blood Lord. We got to make a play to take control of it or rescue it or something. And there's no time. And then he's gonna run back. And if she follows, she follows.
He is somewhat tapped right now. I have I got nothing really to speak of. I got a fifth.
How far away are we from the lighthouse? From the top of the camp?
This is Ruby right now. You are. What's the range of a trebuchet?
Load is in it, boys. We're going up.
I mean, if we had some featherfall potions, that'd be a way to get over there.
I only have one. I had one. Wait, let me see if I have any. I know I drank one.
300 short, 1200 long.
Yeah, you're looking at. I think you're about.
I have one potion of Featherfall. There is a stupid ass fucking idea. Is I give it to you and you baby cradle me?
You're about
how far away the tower? About 1,000. So we were off. That makes sense. Because the front gate. There's no way we're closer to the lighthouse than the front gate is to the lighthouse. Yeah, no, 1,000 feet. Ruby, if you can haste Silveril, we can get there in 12 seconds.
I have no thirds, no fourths, and 1/5. I can haste you once.
This is my plan. Whatever is inside that thing is now fighting. There is a sentience to it. I believe that is not just an object, it is a creature. We can get there with a haste spell in seconds. And I realize now, I think I have a way to break the enchantment on it. Let it free of its cage that is trying to fight it now. And if it just gets free, we can assess from there. I'm not going there to fight. There's 10 Death Knights on the island. There's a Bloodlord on the island. But if we can just get it free, that could be a war power for this siege that goes a long way in our ability to keep on fighting against this keep. This is not a battle. This is just a very reckless, potentially stupid idea, but I think there's some credence to it.
We trade, like, mentalities. Like, I thought reckless and stupid was my thing.
Breton's trying to save someone.
Yeah, so do I, but I still get yelled at for it.
Yeah, but Breton's self-sacrificing and is trying to save people.
So do I, and I still get yelled at for it.
Okay.
Breton has lived his entire life trying to fulfill other people's goals and mentalities. Breton has found his own purpose, and it is causing him to be a more reckless individual.
She's
Valymr,
putting her
at this
boots
point,
on.
You find Ruby. I would say Ruby woke up from the rock slide. 100%.
Yeah, she's putting her boots on. What? Really? What?
Stupid plan.
All right.
Filled in. There you go.
Fuck it. We ball.
Okay. Would you like to make an assessment of what's gone on in this time since you guys have been running around the camp?
Yeah, if there's been any changes, sure.
What definitely seems to be occurring is, one, it's very easy to see. Whatever beams and damage was done damaged the lighthouse area even further. Some of the areas flooded. You also notice that there is like one of the tentacles has been, like the blood tentacles, been completely cauterized and severed and is left on the side. Like one of the beams, I think, tore through it. You do also notice that the forces on there are very different. It's the Bloodlord and some of the Death Knights. Not sure where others are. But the other thing that you notice is the dragon is flying towards the island, to the lighthouse island as well.
If we have company on the way back, we need to be wary of that.
Like I said, we're not going to fight. We are going. This is a very stupid, risky rescue operation.
Yeah. Well, I'm for it.
I mean, we can get there somewhat quickly, even without the magic. But my thought here is getting there minutes faster than anything going to reinforcements. A hell of a lot better than getting there at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your play? How are you getting there? What's the plan? Who's going? What are you attempting? I'm trying to work out if you need me to put this on a battle map, or if you're going to try and theater of mind, just scoot past. Like, where are we going?
So I will just say the situation Breton's presenting is obviously Silveril getting hasted, because Silveril hasted can clear almost 500 feet around.
Hell yeah, they can.
He is a fucking jet just swooping over there. Obviously, we've established Silveril is also big enough that one person can come along as a carry, because he is a big fucking griffin and he can handle that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I will leave it up to the two of you, because Breton thinks he has a way to break the enchantment on whatever this creature is and potentially get it free. If one of you have any other ideas that you think will contribute to this, feel free to speak up now. But that is where Breton's plan has started. And he is clearly like, the sooner we do this, the better.
Thinking of protection from evil and good could work. Do some help there. I have a Revivify just in case.
Ruby, you are really tapped. If you are going to use haste, do you want to stay here because your magics are more or less gone?
I have some resources, just not much, but if you guys need to get out of there or somebody gets badly hurt, you're going to need me.
Ruby's out of sorcery points, remember.
I'm aware, but I have other things.
I mean, one one person can come along, like, and Brett's just looking back and forth, like, he has no strong opinion. He just thinks, which of the two of you think you'd be the better fit for coming here?
Well, haste, I can fly myself.
There's no way you're keeping up with Solvaril.
5th level haste?
A hasted Solvaril?
Well, I fly along. You just hold me like a kite.
You're just holding on to his tail for the best of your for the life of you.
Basically. But 5th level, I can haste all 3 of us.
You could try and get yourselves an extra mount as well, like if you're thinking of hasting 2 things.
Well, 5th level haste is 3 things.
Haste doesn't upcast.
Doesn't it? I thought it was targets.
No, that's why you have to twin it.
Yes, yeah, you're on sorcery points, you can't twin.
So that's the point. One thing can be hasted here. That's why this is such a fucky situation.
Yeah.
If it gets hairy, I've got all of my shit back.
I've got a lot of healing. I can take care of myself. Obviously, we're both pretty. Valymr, you're a little fucked up on. You finished your long rest. You're not fucked up on hit points at all.
No,
you're fully recovered.
Yeah, and he's got his spell slots back as a warlock. Even
ideally, Ruby,
so.
We're going to be gone 30 seconds.
And come back.
Okay.
All right, that's that. Breton whistles. Solvaril slams down. I think the plan is Valymr and Breton are going to climb up, and we are going to. It is going to be a blur of feathers and wind as they take off towards the lighthouse if we get hasted.
Okay, awesome. Very, very awesome. Okay, I'm going to do my best to describe this, lest you get onto a battlement.
Mm-hmm. I will say, I think the simplicity of this mage is if we get to a point where it's like we maybe need to roll initiative, then I think at that point the plan is we pull out. We're not going to sit here. This is not a fight that we do the 3 of us at our best with all these Death Knights and Bloodlords. Definitely not without support. So if that situation develops, we're leaving, especially with a dragon on the way.
Just to help.
Yep.
Okay.
Called The Lighthouse Removed.
The lighthouse removed. Yeah.
I'll give it a second to load in here. Oh, that's a good map.
That is a gem.
That is a big old gem.
So this is what you're flying towards. I won't put entities on it just yet. It's just I feel like this is going to be useful for the spatial.
Which map?
Lighthouse.
The lighthouse. The lighthouse removed. It's in the T. That's sick, Midge. That map slaps.
Thank you. My Photoshop skills are getting better for D&D specific stuff. I used to use like map making tools, and I've given up. I've fully just gone, I'm just better in Photoshop. I know how my tools work.
If it works for you, Midge, it works for you. Like, just do whatever you're comfortable with. I once played with a DM who they made all of their battle maps inside of the RimWorld map creator.
That's such a good idea. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's such a good idea.
Yeah, that was a cool, good map maker. Terrible DM, but good maps.
But no, that was just like you work with what you know, and it helps.
Yeah, fair.
That's really cool.
But yeah,
see, if I was doing that, I would have made all my monsters pixels too.
So again, you're going to be coming from the north side of this.
Yeah,
map. North side. Okay.
So you'll be coming straight down. Yeah.
It's a good thing you have a blindfold, Valymr, because I just imagine moving 500 feet around,
over
like the wind.
Ocean. Also, over open ocean.
I don't want to see. Fly over. What is it? My 60 feet. Fly over. I don't want to see it. I'm good.
Breton might need goggles at this point. Like.
Yeah. While we're going, when we are about halfway there. Okay. After about 6 seconds. Valymr is going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on Silveril.
Okay. So
just in case there's any ranged bullshit, give them fuckers disadvantage.
From what you can tell, and I'm gonna allow you, because it's gonna take you more than 1 turn to get here. It's gonna take you 2 turns to get here. I think that's it. At the end of the first turn, Silver is obviously going to be much closer.
Yeah.
I'm about to torture myself with a really sour sweet, so bear with me. I just have a craving to be in pain.
I'm wondering, does Breton cast a spell? Is there anything Breton wants to prep before he goes forward?
Valymr is casting a spell. If not, Breton, would you like to make combat assessment of the situation?
I'd love to keep making combat assessments.
I'm going to allow you to have an advantage on this perception check.
you can give me the advantage, Mage. We'll see if it makes a difference here.
He's also putting the blindfold down.
Okay. I rolled an 18 that time. That's a 26.
Oh, you're blindfold down?
I'm blindfold down, yeah.
How long does it take you to readjust?
I think you said it's pretty... I don't remember.
I think there's a time on that, so...
Yeah.
I mean, he was sleeping, and it was on when the boulder attack happened.
I know, I took it off for the boulder attack. I took it off before that. Yeah, for my rest, I took it off.
Okay.
Yep.
So your eyes are closed.
Yeah, let's just say I don't have it on. It's easier.
I think you have to essentially take attunement time. So I think it's at least 30
Sure,
minutes.
Yeah. So clarify, Valymr is very much eyes closed because he knows deep in his whole souls he knows there's water beneath me. I can't. But if I just choose to believe it's not there, I'm okay.
So a 26 on your combat assessment.
Yes. Also, I think the spell that Breton is going to cast, he's going to cast Death Ward on himself. And due to the bond that Find Greater Steed allows, that will also cast it on Silveril.
Nice. I love that. That's really good. Okay.
Because that means if shit goes, if we start taking damage, it gives us that little bit of a safety net to keep this going well.
Breton, what you can tell and what you can see, the Bloodlord and 2 of the Death Knights are essentially in a sword fight with this visage. And it's kind of humanoid in form. Every now and then there's bursts of what look like wings as well. And it is holding some sort of melee weapon. And it just keeps clashing, and then it's kind of phasing in and out, which is actually proving really difficult for the Bloodlord and the Death Knights to keep in contact with. Because essentially it's almost phasing in and out of existence, but it's also this creature or entity or whatever it is also missing its own attacks as well, because it keeps it's similar to what's the spell that phases you in and out of the ethereal? Blink. Similar to blinking in and out. This thing is the connection is jolting. It's like the on-off switch is caught. It's slipping. And you see this fighting, and then every now and then you see a beam fly out and hit things. What you also pick up on, there are mages still trying to hide, hidden in cover, trying to enchant, casting. And it seems like the Bloodlord, who is also a spellcaster in themselves, and the Death Knights are trying to, it seems to be fighting this more as a distraction. You also see that dragon is coming thick and fast.
Mm-hmm.
From your assessment, it does look like those outside of the gem do have the upper hand currently. They look like that they will wrest control. However, it might take a bit longer than 2 turns.
Okay. Breton will just tell Valymr, because I imagine he understands. Valymr's honest. He'll say, battle's not going terribly, but it's not going great. We need to hurry. That's round 1. Round 2.
How close are we after the 1 round, by the way?
You got about 500 feet to cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're about halfway there.
And and you're quite high up. You'll have to dive down.
I'm gonna shout to Breton. Do you want me to distract the mages with Eldritch Blast while we swoop down and pick up this being?
We are going to draw a lot of attention no matter what. Do what you feel is right, Valymr.
Okay, as soon as we get into range, then I'm going to start throwing Eldritch Blast
So-
at the mages.
To clarify, this being does not look like they're out of the gem. It seems like
Oh, they're still in it.
some sort of power or essence of them is outside of it fighting. This doesn't look like
Which is-
it's the entity itself.
Does the
That's-
gem look like it's cracked?
You noticed that the gem looked like it was cracked slightly when it tumbled.
Do we just target the gem?
Focus on... I think for now, focus on the mages. Because I don't know what destroying that crystal is going to do, whatever's theoretically inside of it or comprised of it.
I can see this creature. I can see this gem.
You can see the gem. This creature, you see
gonna-
this visage that this creature is putting out.
I'm going to crack a snapstone and try and speak to it. Say, we are coming to help.
What was my rules on snapstones? What they could do? Where they could contact?
It's
I
somebody
do-
I can see. I think it's just same plane.
Sorry, Snapstone is just you cast spells. As long as it's on the same plane of
Yeah.
existence, it works.
Okay.
I say, we're friends coming to aid. Tell us how
It's sending
To
right?
help.
Yeah, doesn't it? It works off sending rules.
do you want the crystal destroyed? We are friends. Okay? That's it.
Can you roll me a D100, please?
I can, in fact, do exactly that. 11.
Also, are you doing this... Sorry, as a note, are you doing this when you arrive the next 100 feet? Because this is going to be an action. And you've done one action to cast a spell.
Yeah, this is instead of the Eldritch Blast thing.
Okay, so this is as you arrive. Okay. Good to know. An 11. You don't get a response.
And luck is not to reroll D100s,
Give
it's
me an
only
Arcana
D20s.
check.
Okay.
Did the creature momentarily seem like it was distracted, or did it just keep on doing its thing?
19.
You would say that whilst you didn't get a response, you felt interference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shoddy connection, perhaps. We're going through a tunnel.
I could try again next round.
Darn Faraday cages. By the next round, we're going to be there.
Yeah.
No, so this would be on the round you arrive.
This is the round we arrive, yeah.
Okay.
So you are high above. You don't. It doesn't look like you've been noticed. People in this fight seem to be very distracted right now. And until you do something to change that, you have gone unnoticed.
Then we're here, and Breton is not going to waste another second. He just directs Silveril. I imagine we've been in free dive the entire
I would
time
say
if we
you've
were
been
higher up on
going
the mountain.
down, yeah, because you're coming from a
Yeah.
mountainside.
He just kind of like kicks Silveril, not kicks. What's the term? When you basically like nudge the sides of the mount. Cha.
He giddies it.
Giddy.
Yeah. He directing it towards the crystal and just get me as close as you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything else you describe, Midge, as he dive bombs directly on top of the crystal?
No, you are diving down straight to the crystal. You can get there the end of this turn.
The end of this turn.
I would say because
Okay.
you've taken because this is your arrival turn, so you've told him. So like your next round will be go down.
Okay. So I guess the question is,
So you can be here for
Okay,
your
so-
turn, is what I mean to say, but it will take Silverill's movement.
then I guess this is the last round for. I guess Valymr has one more chance to do his thing before Breton has a chance to do his. Then.
No, so this is you
Okay, so it is me.
because
then,
Valymr has tried to contact.
Then if we are at the crystal,
Yeah.
is what you're establishing. How much? I guess I should say
This will at the end of this action. This will be rolling initiative. I will say because you're at the crystal.
How can Breton get his hand through the bars of the cage to the point where he can touch the crystal?
No, not from being directly on top of it. But I would say, now that you're closer, you could probably fight your way into the cage, like movement-wise maneuvering, with this turn.
All right, then he is. Valymir's like, I'll be gone. I'll be back in 1 second, and he is going to jump off of Silverrail and start trying to make his way into the cage.
Okay. You're climbing in. You also see, like, Valymr, it's very clear. The Bloodlord is like, stop them! Like, who's there?
They can try.
Yeah. Breton, what are you doing once you're in the cage? You're in the cage.
He is just going to place his hands on the crystal.
Okay.
Establishing contact with it. And he is going to use his ability, Cleansing Touch.
Okay. What's Cleansing Touch do?
You can use your action to end one spell on yourself or one willing creature that you touch.
Oh.
Breton would like to end the spell Planar Binding.
Okay.
This thing's been fighting against it. My hope here is if he does this, is this going to give it all it needs to just finally break free of this cage and get the hell out?
Okay.
Yeah, very generally, this is not technically a magical effect. This is a cleansing touch.
So you're ending the planar binding, yeah?
Yes.
Breton, as your power takes hold, you feel some of the runes around you on the outside of the cage shatter as the planar binding falters. Even the bits that were being recarved and re-enchanted slowly falter. And then you notice your form feel like it could sink into the gem.
I don't think Breton wants to do that. No, I think Breton he does that and then he holds his hand back. That's a. He'll yell at Valymr, try to contact it again.
Okay. Can I get you both to roll initiative, please?
Yeah, I think we're rolling initiative. We don't have a long time to do it. Valymr, you have a +6 to your initiative, my good man.
Hells yeah, we love that. Oh, it's good. It's good. 23. That was important.
Mine was also good. 24.
Let's fucking go.
Fine.
Oh shit, that means I'm going to be going before Valymr here, theoretically, aren't I?
You can get back on Silverrail, though.
I might hold an action, though. I think Breton's doing stupid stuff, and he's going to keep on doing stupid stuff. It really depends on what you find out about this, though, so...
Oh god, it's worse than all of the things we've been fighting. Put it back! Put it back!
Right, I'm gonna. So the way I'm gonna do this. I'm not putting every NPC on the combat tracker. I'm just putting the ones that are in your direct AO.
Sure.
They all rolled lower in initiative of you. Just about. So, Breton, it's your turn to act. You're at the gem.
Yeah, he has broken the binding. He's quite obvious of that. So as far as he knows, this thing is no longer bound to do whatever the hell it was. Theoretically, it is free. And it felt like theoretically, it feels like he could sink himself and like push into this crystal and become one with it, travel through it, whatever the hell that is.
You felt like it would be traveling through it. You feel like that's a different plane of existence through it.
Okay.
You think pocket dimension. You have enough knowledge of of protecting against the planes to sort of have that resonance about you, especially with your divine sense and your own oath as a paladin, as the oath of the Watchers. Like, it felt like this prism is a prison.
Right. Okay. He is going to hold his action. The action he is going to hold is once Valymr has tried to contact this thing again to see what we can learn about it. He is going to use his action to push into the prism and go into wherever the hell this is going. He is going to have Silveril take. I wish I could have Silveril take. Silveril has protection from evil and good. He's already got his advantage. Silveril is going to ready an action to fly away, with Breton saying, "If I don't come back out, get him out of here."
Okay. Sure.
And that is Breton's turn.
Valymr, it is your turn. You see the Bloodlord is just commanded people to look at you. The Nullian mages, they do seem to still be casting, although no, they don't. Their spell, they're kind of currently looking in bewilderment because their spell has just been broken that they were casting. So and you have one to your right, one to your left. If you're looking at the map, they're each on the steps, left and right. You're on top of the crystal. The Bloodlord and the three Death Knights are kind of south. There are other entities on the walls around the thing. There's more Death Knights, and there's more going on. And remember, there is a dragon bearing down.
Okay. Snapstone. Gonna try and contact this thing again. I don't know what the spell was that Breton cast. Because I've never seen it done. I don't have that spell. I have no knowledge of that. But what I did see is a bunch of the runes and shit that I assume is keeping this thing trapped have just gone and exploded. And all these mages trying to do shit to the crystal looking real pissed off. So my assumption is some kind of thing that's keeping it trapped has been broken. So the thing I'm going to say is, my friend broke your seal. I think you're free to come out. Come with me if you want to live. And he is going to say that, but not in that accent. We are enemies of the Bloodlord. That makes us friends. Come with us. Yeah, that's it. Please respond.
I sent you my message. Please respond.
I've shown you my intention. Please respond.
And I guess you want a D100?
I do.
You're even lower than last time.
Yeah, no such luck. More of that static. You definitely feel like the issue is trying to contact another plane.
I'll shout to Breton. I can't contact it through the barrier.
Oh, Ruby's gonna hate me for this. Breton looks at Valymr and says, "Then don't leave me here." And Breton's gonna go inside the crystal, and Silveril's gonna take off.
Okay. How high is Silverall going in this one turn?
He can move 160 feet because of the haste.
I like that. Oh, you're also out. You're out the range of the arcane burst of the Nullian.
Yeah, he should be beyond the range of pretty much any spell they can throw at him. Silverall is my best boy. I may have to get a Griffin model to coincide when I eventually make Breton's model for this campaign.
Hell yeah, no, I love that.
Oh yeah.
Awesome, absolutely awesome. Okay. I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long time in this campaign. Would Valymr and Ruby mind deafening, please?
Oh snap! Okay.
God, I don't even know if I have the 1-to-1 set up. I don't. So we're gonna improvise. I haven't needed to do a 1-on-1 in a long time, Breton.
These are desperate times. They call for desperate measures.
Breton.
I'll say this before we do this. I'll say there is a poetic moment here because Breton is an individual who who seldom takes risks, but he also thinks if there's any risks to take, he wants to be the one to take them.
Yeah.
And they can't hear me right now, so I want to say this just for people watching. Breton knows if there's anybody who would not stop to get him back, it'd be Ruby.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely. You're so right.
And he is putting so much trust into that. So, anyways, go ahead, Midge.
So, what you see around you is a bleak environment. Around you is like what seems to be swarming energy of bright red, and it's almost radiant, but it's radiant that's so hot it's glowing red. And from where you formed and then there's like this crystalline wall to everything. Like you are inside a crystal realm. There's shards of floating crystal everywhere. Imagine what it would be like to be inside a disco ball.
Mm-hmm.
But everything's
is there any similarity to this because we've been to the plane of glass before. We've been to the
hall of mirrors, yes.
Yeah, he's been through a mirror before.
Yeah. This feels like a tainted version of like that mirror sheen cellite, that connection to the fractures in the world. And this is just a pocket within a pocket. But deep within, you see the visage of a warrior-like creature. Her form is she seems to be like in mostly what seems to be rags, barely sort of anything more. It would be hard to call them clothes. It covers her form and covers her modesty, but it's nothing more than prison garb. She has two brilliant red wings that are both tied down by this cruel chain encapsulated with spikes. So it's like a chain, but there's spikes and it's piercing through the wings. And she's fighting lashing against it. Every now and then you see her swing her arms, and for a split moment a great sword just boom appears in her hands, and you can imagine this is the energy that's outside. You are probably about 200 feet away, and you can see her form below you.
There is no trepidation. There is only charging head in,
Hell yeah.
rushing across. Probably not yelling anything yet, not to give himself away in case there's any extra cautions or traps in this area, just in case the interior is also prevented. But I imagine once he gets within about 30 feet, I imagine once he gets close enough, they notice him as well. It's not hard to miss.
No, as you begin to charge down, this entity does call out to you. It says, in an accent that you don't quite recognize, but they clearly can speak common. You've broken into the prison, now free me!
In the few rounds that he's had to move up, I feel like we're so far to do this, but we're going to do it. Does Breton have any idea what this individual is?
I will allow you to make a religion check.
A religion check.
Are you also going to weigh anything like divine sense? Anything like that?
I will divine sense once I'm within 60 feet, but I'll make a religion check just from what I can see at a glance. The religion check. Let's go, Breton. Good rolls. 24.
24. Let's go. You see this form, these brilliant red wings. The almost angelic structure. And it's hard to not know what this entity is. However, this entity is something that was lost. It was in the War for the Heavens. There was many casualties on both sides. Good, evil, bad, godly, mortal alike. One of the shadows. There is a shadow by the name of Zachiel. Now, Zachiel, despite being a shadow, is the creator god of humans. It's one of those things of, they are somewhat made in his likeness kind of thing. He's the fallen angel. He's the older brother of Cathiel and the person whose temple you went to in the Shattered Shields. My God, hang on, I need to get my own notes up. Give me a moment.
In the Shattered Shields, Ayer?
He's
the god of light.
Yeah, again, my renaming is fading me. Give me 2 seconds.
Because that's the only temple I remember in the Shattered Shields. Because that's the one that blessed Breton's last old armor.
I believe you're right. It is. Yeah, it's that entity. He's the youngest of the 3 siblings. So they're the 3 sibling gods of humanity, basically. With their father being the god of time. Zachiel, however, fell. But joined the shadows. He's the fallen lord. He's the god of vanity, envy, and vengeance. However,
very human of.
Very human of him, indeed. However, humanity was not Zachiel's only sirelings. There was, of course, divine offspring. And in front of you, this is none other than Sarah, daughter of the fallen lord, first angel of vengeance. However, notably, she hates her father.
I mean, even if it was that guy here, I think Brett would be like, listen, this guy, he probably knows, he probably is pretty on brand with the anti-null plan, and I'm sure,
no, I'm
sure the king never was.
So,
he was an ally Nulls. Well, that would have made a difference.
Yeah.
But the divine sense picks up, I imagine, celestial.
Yeah.
Is the redness in here? Is that just the gem itself giving the
It's the
effect,
gem.
or does he does not sense any corruption? The area is corrupted, but she does not seem
No,
corrupted.
she looks imprisoned.
Then I think as Breton approaches the blades, I think trusting his knowledge and trusting his paladin instincts on this one, he just looks her over once. He's going to draw the blade of equilibrium, and he just says, "Watch your hands." He's just going to try and cleave through the
Hell.
chains.
Okay, so it's... Okay. I'm going to make you do a strength check here. Because this isn't about an attack. You're not cutting through. This is a strength...
If you're asking for athletics, my athletics is better than my attack rolls.
Yeah, I'm asking for athletics because this is a DC 30 to brute force these chains.
That's actually a 14 on the die. I've been... Oh my god, am I actually going to use this here? It's going to make a difference. I only have the one of them. Breton's going to drink the Drought of Titan's Might.
Okay, yeah.
And that gives him... I think it's a +4 on the roll. I don't think it gives him advantage, though, unfortunately. +4 to strength checks and saving throws. And my melee attacks. My carrying capacity doubles. Not that that's going to matter. It does not give me advantage. So this is a +20 on the die. Mitch, you never give us a chance to earn inspiration. Can we say that I have inspiration for this?
I'll allow it. This action is
cool.
like... This is such a self... This is arc worthy. So I will allow a DM inspiration on this. Plus, I love the fact that you're balls to the walls and just gonna try and smash through these chains, tethering a celestial, possibly goddess, if not like lesser deity.
All right. This is a +20 with advantage to try and hit a 30. That's a 17 for a 37.
Let's go! Let us actually go! So, Breton, you raise the Blade of Equilibrium, the holy sword of the hero, the kings that never was, whoever they might be, once more turning the tide of what could be the apocalypse. The lightning fractures through the blade as you just hit these unholy chains, cutting them in half. The chains then bleed. And you just see Sarah just sloth off this chain from her wing. And she looks at you and goes, "Good, now the other."
Breton will go for the next one.
Hell yeah.
Breton is not going to leave here anytime soon, by the way.
Now, like, this is not binding her as strong. But go for
no
it.
advantage on this, still has the +4. 32.
Hell yeah. Hell
The Drought of Titans might actually made a difference there.
It actually did. It so did. We're still a DC 25 on that, so good looking out. And then, boom, again, you smash through the chains. As you do, this entity just, boom, releases herself. Whatever blood and encapsulation, like, slothing it off. And you see them just form into a bright red light. Their form changes completely. No longer covered in rags, you now see brilliant crimson armor, plate skirt, plate legs, everything. And this entity has 2 great swords, one in each hand. And she flies down next to you, lands, classic superhero landing. And she gives you a height run for your money. She's easily 9-10 foot. Large entity.
Sure. Breton's not the tallest being in the multiverse. He knows that.
He knows that. He knows that. But she just turns to you and goes, "I know not how long it has been, but you have freed me. Thank you." She looks around there.
There will be time to catch up. I will give you the cliff notes. We are currently sieging Null's Keep. He is attempting to arise once more. 8 of the 9 lights have been broken.
Then it is as I prayed. It's time for war once more. Come, Sir Knight. We have vengeance to do.
The forces outside are more than the two of us can handle, I imagine, but there is a siege camp on the hill. An army of Nardathel stands there ready to face off against this horrible one. We must escape to it.
I will follow your lead. Okay, so are you two rushing the gem? The wall of the gem?
So I think this is a question. This individual obviously has wings. I don't know how fast or how powerful they are.
Oh.
But my question is, like, does it seem like they could carry Breton out of here?
Easy. In fact, she just, one of her great swords disappears. She just, as she says, there's battle to be had. She just opens her hand to you.
All right.
And there's the glowing light in there.
Breton will take that hand. We're gonna have to narrate. This is gonna be great because the others are gonna. This has been a couple of rounds as this is going on, so they're gonna be seeing this in a moment. Because Valymr's back in 2 rounds. It took more than 2 rounds for Breton to do this. As they are merging the crystal, Breton is going to end the effect of the chalice on himself to release a holy aura and a sunburst.
Okay. Fucking free planning. You might not need to. But we will see.
I might not need to, but that is his current plan,
right,
because last I checked, they were probably swarming around this crystal trying to set the cage back up and figure out what's going on. So that's the plan.
For what you see, Breton, before you take her hand, as you take her hand, you see the crystalline walls around you begin to crack. And where you came from, you see the Blood Lord actually has entered the crystal. Sarah just turns, points the remaining greatsword at him, and out of it, like a beam of light appears, splitting and banishing the Bloodlord.
Yeah. Like to see that. That's good stuff.
And let's get the others back in.
Yeah. There's a dragon out there, by the way.
That's a good...
I'm going to use the restroom while you recap them and go over what they're doing in the few rounds.
Hello there.
Hello. Welcome back. Ruby, are you back as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me narrate what happened.
But Breton isn't. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Okay.
Breton's dead. Okay. So, Valymr, you've been sent flying up with Silveril. What you see below is more like lightning and beams coming out of the gem. You see the 2 Nullian mages get disintegrated with force.
Hell yeah.
Eventually, the Bloodlord actually managed to fight his way in and touches the stone. You have an action here, but you are 500 feet up. Is there anything you try to do? Or not 500. Not 500, sorry, 160, I believe, at this point.
160. 160. If I'm seeing the Bloodlord go towards the crystal and I'm seeing the other fuckers disintegrate, can I tell Silveril to go back down?
You can certainly try. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Because Silveril is a mount and he has been commanded by his...
Silveril was commanded to get Valymr the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So you
was
would
the last order he was given.
You would have to be fighting against Silveril's command from his paladin. It's a high DC, but
I am going to preemptively use my luck. I just want advantage.
Okay, fair. Give yourself advantage on the roll.
Persuasion. Come on, beautiful purple dice. Ugh.
Okay.
I got a 5 and a 2. Motherfucker.
Silveril.
No, that's on Breton. Silveril would not listen to anybody but Breton.
Yeah, it would have been a real high DC.
I could have got there as well if I just rolled anything but the shite that I did.
Are you doing anything else? Anything you want to try and do? And snapstoning anyone from base? Anything like that?
I'm gonna snapstone that fucking Bloodlord.
Okay.
We're just burning through snapstones now for this. Sorry, I'll be quiet. Yeah, I'll
you shut up. Shut up. You just gotta sing.
There's so much I would want to do, but from 180 feet, like there's like my Eldritch Blast doesn't even reach that far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I only got. I'm 120 feet for Eldritch Blast. That's the longest range shit I have.
Yeah. Hey, Spell Sniper was the way to go at one point. 340 feet. No, 240 feet. Let's go. Okay. Then, what are you saying to the Bloodlord? Or are you not?
10 or higher, and I talk to the Bloodlord. It's a 10. Okay, I'm gonna say, in Infernal, I'm just gonna say, look up, motherfucker. That's it. I don't know. I'm just trying to delay him. Even that single moment might help.
As he touches the crystal, you see the whole crystal begin to crack. And a bright light bursts out. Inside that bright light, there is a beam. In fact, Silvero has to take a basive action because you were directly above it. Silvero just pulls out of the way as a pillar of deep red energy scores to the sky, and in it you see the shadow of an angelic being. In her hand, like held in hand, you see the form of Breton.
Oh, she's that big?
You see this entity for all it's worth. The beam dissipates, and you see this full crimson armor, fantastical angel wings, deep red. You see Breton in one hand, a great sword in another, and a second great sword on her back. Helmet, full plate armor, piercing red eyes as well. And you see now where the crystal was, this, what looks to be the Bloodlord, just fizzling. Completely removed.
Okay.
Breton does not look hostile to her. She's about 10 foot in height and looks to be some form of celestial.
Can I make like a religion check to see if I recognize who this might be? Because Valymr has gotten very interested in the gods since he spoke to Gaffriel.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is something kind of angelic, something holy. I will allow this.
Would it be safe to say that Valymr has found religion?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. 100%. Absolutely 100%. 18. I love fantasy religions, especially when the gods are real. Like that it's so my jam. So my jam.
The only imagery that you will have picked up on, there's one angelic being that you know for certain outside of Caphriel, and that's Zachiel, the human creator god.
Yeah.
The eldest brother.
Red Wings.
The Red Wings. The god of envy, pride, vengeance. And what's it called? Vanity. The fallen lord. And this entity seems to have some similar symbology, but there's something different about it.
Well, said it's a female angel, right? And Zachiel was male, as far as I'm aware.
Zachiel was also a shadow.
Yeah, Zachiel is one of the 9 shadows. But yeah. This entity then Breton, what would you like to do? Where are you going?
Silveril, I think time passed a little faster inside than outside, because Silveril, if my Michael should have been like back at camp by now with how fast he was moving. But Breton's maintaining his call as he's stepping outside of it. He is triggering the holy aura and the sunburst just in case anybody's still dumb enough to be looking at this thing.
Yeah, absolutely. You see Breton just sort of burst into that sunburst holy aura, and with that, you see Breton, your form, you are given the power of flight.
Oh, that's convenient.
At least in this aura. And as Breton leaves this entity's hand, like from holding hands, you see the other greatsword appear in her hand. Like, it just... in the same way that Valymr used summon weapons. And she just, essentially, with both greatswords, points to the ground, and beams of force energy begin to essentially fire at things on the ground, creating rifts and craters in the lighthouse castle.
Not to let her get too distracted, Brett will just go out to the south. That's where the keep is. Brett is just like make his way in that direction. He is not here to fight. He is here to get them the fuck out now.
Okay, you're going to camp. You're ordering to camp.
Yeah, he's falling back to camp. That was the plan. He's sticking to that at the very least.
I will say to Silveril, Breton's back. Come on, go get him.
Yeah, Breton, you can fly towards them as well. And the as soon as she finishes, like, essentially one cast of, like, destroying what was below, she, like, sheaths both great swords and flies with you. And you just see this... She begins flying to camp as well. After a little while, however long it takes you to fly back, you see that also, Breton, you pick this up. The dragon RTVs very quickly.
Good. That's good to know.
Oh, maybe I could have shot at the dragon. How far away was it when I was up there?
It's getting pretty close. It was like a round and a bit away.
Okay.
So still out of range for you, but...
Right.
Yeah. You return to base. And you land. And with you, everyone is... The people at base. Ruby, I'd say you've been probably watching as well, like from afar. You'll be essentially manning the battlements. You don't like it when the guys go without you as well. And that's got to been playing on your mind. But this entity arrives back with them. Fully armor-clad. And they said, there's a hesitancy about everyone when this entity lands with you.
Touching down, Breton is going to cite his history and his religion for this, and if he's wrong, she's free to correct him. Breton will just read through. Everyone, this is Sarah, Angel of Dakaris, and First Angel of Vengeance. I believe she's here to help us win this war.
If you believe it, I trust it.
She looks around. And she looks back towards what you were doing. You've all made excellent work. I will gladly join this fight.
Cool. Go back to bed.
Fair enough.
I don't know if there's anything else we can do for that, Midge. I think that's a great place to end session.
I do too.
I know we got like 16 minutes, but I think that's just such a beautiful place to end session.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
He's so just beyond being surprised by anything anymore. Okay.
Can you put like name and stuff in the thing?
Yeah.
And
of course.
Sarah, the something of Doodad Boppery.
Sarah was the first angel of Dakaris and Vengeance.
Who's Dakaris? Have we heard that name before?
Am I getting the god's name? That's the shadow. That's the
no, Zachiel. You're getting the
Zachiel. My brain. Zachiel. I moved straight to Dakaris for some reason. I don't even know where the fuck Dakaris came from. Zachiel.
So she's the first angel of Zachiel.
Yeah.
Pre or post fall?
That's the
because
question.
Zachiel used to be a good fucking god.
From what I was told, the one thing that I also knew about it, apparently she hated her father.
Maybe when he fell, she did not, and that's why she ended up in the crystal.
I can confirm that is the case.
What I said?
Yeah.
Oh, sick! Let's go.
She is also she would have been the lesser light of rage. If she had to have a domain, it is rage, warfare, and vengeance.
Is she mentioned in your god's book?
No, she is not.
She's not? Okay.
No, I had to keep something spoiler-free.
I mean, obviously, actually.
Congrats, guys. Have a literal goddess on our side.
Hell yeah, you do. But yeah, that's a perfect place to end session. Guys, I can talk with you a bit more about the entity. You can ask some questions, etc. that will be covered. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. The only thing I've got left to do is to thank those who have been here. So to thank you to Bethany, to Rose, to DM Lake, to Lord Lambert. I've been Midgeman. We've been the Monday Elendor Chronicles team. As far as I'm aware, I think we have a Lancer tomorrow. Fingers crossed, maybe. So see the Tuesday crew then for another episode of Lancer. But until next time, we'll see you. Bye-bye now.
Midge, that was a fantastic session of D&D. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Well, thank you.
That was great.
And bye-bye, everybody.